So he flies through the proud darkness, rather than the breathless vastness of the world. Oh yeah, she didn't reach into himself. She believes he's she flies at night to see the sun of tomorrow. He never wanted a special day. He just wanted to breathe air like a wind, naturally, as a matter of course. He believes we are overchained. She believes we won.
The town inside me and everyone's voice. Only I'm not there, just watching from afar. I can't go home because I'm afraid something will change. Me without me, I'm the one to blame. I moved on by my own will. I had nothing else I wanted to do. Was it hard? But I didn't hate it. I did not even like it. I've been patient, but it was bearable. I've had the gray haze for a long time though. I never found out what it was. It's my stress, that's for sure. I never wanted to run away. I was very motivated. Then what is this feeling? Who would I ask? I've been patient, but it was bearable. I've had the gray haze for a long time though. I never found out what it was. I taste like vegetables I don't like. The town inside me and everyone's voice. Only I'm not there, just watching from afar. I can go home, cause I'm afraid something will change. Me without me, I'm the one to blame. I'm not waiting for Santa Claus. I already have the gift, just can't open the box. I know all about it, no one can solve it unless I decide to do something about it. It's not even a case. I've been patient, but it was bearable. I've had the gray haze for a long time though. I never found out what it was. I hate the alarm clock I chose. The town inside me and everyone's voice. Only I'm not there, just watching from afar. I can go home because I'm afraid something will change. Me without me, I'm the one to blame.
and everything is gonna work just fine. People coming in to see Wiki, and the first thing is they see this. Look, do you see what you see the screen share, right?
Yeah.
First, first thing you see, I'm gonna watch these people lose their mind at the Wiki. What the fuck is Japanese Spider-Man doing here? All right, you're watching.
Give me 2 seconds here. I'm literally going through all of the different Discords I have where it's like self promo, and I'm like, okay, hold on.
I'm not. I was going to go through every single one, but I'm like, nah. I'm just placing like 3 or like 5 of them. Beyond that, it's fine.
Yeah, I understand.
Usually I do go through every single one, but it's this thing of like, I'm coming back. It's been a long time. Do you want me to
Okay, I think I'm good. I did it. I did all the things.
Alrighty. You wanna have the screen share that I'm doing for the Spider-Man clip?
Okay, give me a second because Discord is difficult.
It feels like
this thing.
if we ask someone who do you think has been at this longer and is more experienced, you or me?
And the answer is no.
No, not that. But and we just showed him like a picture of your stream, like one of us is just a JPEG that's lighting up, and if you go to mine, there's no imagery or anything, just a screen. And, you have all these things on the screen. It's like, clearly she's the more experienced one. And it's like, I've been at this for 5 years.
Okay, I'm gonna be real honest. I have been doing this for a while, but I was playing games on a PlayStation when I started, and that was back in like 2020.
No fucking way. Say around the same time, me playing on an Xbox.
2019, 2020, I was playing games on a PlayStation 4, streaming directly from the PlayStation. No model, no nothing, just straight gameplay and chat, and that was it.
I chat has never been on my screen except for one test where I was trying to figure out a capture card, and then I never remembered to reactivate it.
Oh shit.
So chat's just forever hidden. But you know what? Without Silent Mind tends to be, I'm just like, meh. One moment. I just remembered something.
You have it up on the screen though, so we are good to go whenever you're ready.
One thing that I remembered I need to do quickly. You know what that is?
What?
Thank God, Google it still has me muting everything. But I need to go to your channel for a very important task.
Oh yeah, shared chat.
Yep.
Who's been at this longer? Neither of us. The answer is neither.
Who's been at this longer? Good question. The better question: why the fuck do you guys watch us? We're a gaggle of idiots.
We're a giggle of idiots. That's the answer.
Giggling goobers.
Hi, Devo.
Hello, Devo. Anyway.
Why is this a thing, though?
Japanese Spider-Man was peak. No, not the detective.
Why? Why the random guitar solo?
鉄十字団に恨みを持つ
How do you announce
麻薬
yourself to a
刑事
fight?
だ
I play the guitar. And then
Literally,
I
as far as I know, this man appears, does this, and fucks off out of existence.
格闘技世界チャンピオンスパイダーマン
God, I love this show.
I love the way Japanese people say stuff like Spider-Man turns into Spider-Man. Oh god.
But yeah, man appeared. What, as far as I know, that's the first time that guy appeared. Announced himself as the narcissistic detective with a grudge against the Iron Cross Army, shoots their mind control device, and fucks off.
Jesus Christ. Thanks for the lurk, Devo.
I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's the only time that guy appeared.
Jesus Christ. We need to hook them. We need to hook them good. Does this dude ever show up again? No, but they're going to be asking about him.
I don't. Japanese Spider-Man was absolutely peak. You know how Spider-Man has a no-kill rule?
Yeah.
That Spider-Man sure as hell doesn't.
Oh god.
He also has a Megazord with the sword that has a sword called the Sword of Victory, which can quote kill anything in one attack. Literally, it does not fucking matter if you get hit by that sword or its beam attack or whatever. You just die.
Spider-Man into One Punch Man. Got it.
Yeah, but in a mech. And also, he uses. There are clips of him doing things like just grabbing an Uzi, and that version of Spider-Man says that he is quote the emissary of hell, Spider-Man.
Oh.
I want to read that fucking wiki so bad eventually.
Okay, we will get there eventually, but right now we're on the big comfy couch.
Season 3, by the way.
Oh, are we on season 3? Thank Jesus we don't have to go through the whole thing.
Yeah, but you do remember the shtick, right?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I remember the shtick. No, I don't want to do it, but yes, I remember the shtick.
You are mostly it's just you reading it and then me just reading it after you in sync, best I can. So it's not too much on you.
You trying to match my cadence. That's the answer.
Yeah, it's mainly on me.
Oh God. Were we reading the descriptions above the episodes, or were we just reading the episodes?
We can read the description above if you'd rather not. I mean, I feel like the people have definitely had long enough to read it themselves.
That's true.
Hell, but at the rate we go in this thing, they could watch the entirety. They could read the entirety of all of our wikis in the span of time it takes us to get to like 5.
That's true.
But they aren't here really for the wiki. They're here for us, our insane ramblings.
That's fair. Oh God.
But I mean, the fact that we're already getting to the reading of the wiki, and based upon your thing, we're about 10 minutes in. We're making great time.
On my side.
Yeah, we're 20 minutes in on mine, but I started like at the 7:30-ish mark.
Yeah, 8:30 for me, but that's fine.
And just blasted Guilty Gear Strive character music.
Yeah, that tracks.
Which are absolute bangers, by the way. Yeah, the only thing I left for my sickness is I got a lingering cough.
Don't lie, we know you have COPD.
It's me, but I'm fine
your
beyond
old
that.
bones have started talking to your lungs, and now you have COPD.
Yep. I don't know what COPD is, but yep.
Forgot what the letters stand for. Give me 5 seconds to Google it.
Alrighty.
It's chronic something.
Chronic osteoporosis.
Chronic obstructive pulmonary disease.
That doesn't sound healthy.
It's a group of lung diseases that cause long-term breathing problems.
Damn it, I already had this when I was a baby.
So if you've ever had asthma and you just let that go and it got out of hand, it could turn into COPD.
Well, I had asthma, but it's gone.
Well, that's true. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, I'm just like, yeah. I might have, probably with that risk of it, but I mean, I swear to God, if I somehow still get it, I'm gonna be mad. My asthma's been gone. My lungs eventually managed to just beat the hell out of asthma and be like, get out of here, nerd.
Nice.
Yeah, the only injury that I've ever had that will not heal is my twisted ankle. Like, I feel like it's at the point of like when a bone heals wrong, of like I have to like horribly twist it again. And
Yeah, I'd rather not reset an ankle. That would suck dicks so bad.
Yeah, but I might have to, because my ankle has been bad for 2 years at this point.
Yeah, that sounds terrible.
Yeah, it's been fucking
miserable.
what's
funny? We were just talking about how we were making great time, and we've spent 2 minutes bullshitting instead of reading off this wiki.
God bless this. Yeah, but remember, last time, it took us 30 fucking minutes to read the first sentence of the banana splits.
That's because we knew it was going to take forever, and we didn't want to start reading it in the first place.
I know, but in comparison, pretty good. Comparatively, we aren't. Also, why the fuck did Devo call me random? I just saw that. I just noted that. You asshole.
It's so long.
Other folk gets on Guitar Gunner nice. Called me random. How? I mean, I am random, but I'm not. My name's not random. My name is Gremlin.
Yeah, but to him, you are a random.
Yeah, to him, I'm the person who's about to shove 50 uncooked kernels up their ass. Why specifically 50 uncooked kernels, and what type of kernels? That's for them to find out as they shove them up their ass.
Hey, Gremlin. Take my points.
Ah, damn it. I was just chill. I was in chill mode. Like, I was in full chill mode, leg over over the other leg. Like, one leg down,
over
the other.
one of your other legs? How many legs do you have?
I feel like legally I shouldn't answer this question.
Do you have more than 2?
Wipe sweat from brow. Well, you see.
You gotta squeeze 2 legs in each pant leg.
Me looking at my pile of spare legs that I've stolen. Well, you see.
That is walkie. Oh, God.
When you have a friend who chooses to be a cryptid, like Waki, who chose to be a Wendigo, or me, who chose to be a gremlin, which were blamed for plane problems in World War II, you know that we're little shits.
It's funny that you mentioned that, because there's actually a Looney Tunes episode where there's a gremlin taking apart Bugs Bunny's plane in, like, World War II.
Like gremlin, like, not the
like a little green man.
Yeah, so that was an actual like that was an actual thing that people would say is why like your plane suddenly.
I was just saying it was funny because there was a Looney Tunes episode, so you still see that propaganda. It's just really old episodes.
Yeah, it's just Yeah, whatever. It's a great thing. Of like, I can just probably be like, this is what I am. I'm the bastard that caused problems for everyone in World War II who was a pilot. Oh, you want to be an ace? Good luck now that I've stolen part of your wing. Oh,
Oh, Jesus.
we should get reading before before we catch up to the banana splits on how long it takes us to start
Halfway there.
reading
Did you
fucking.
want to actually start now?
The floor is yours.
Give your head a shake and know your
Oh,
no-nos was
so-
episode
so-
1 of season 3.
Three.
I love that you tried to keep up with that and you're like, where is this going?
Yeah, normally we don't say episode 1 of season 3. We just say like the title and the description. And I'm like, so I'm just fucking thrown off. Like, why the fuck are you saying the season and episode numbers? That we don't do this shit. We've never
It
done
was
that.
more fun to mess you up.
I mean, valid, completely valid. But yeah, that's where it messed me up. 100%, your plan succeeded because I started saying. I hear you say like I'm getting ready to say Lunette and Molly, and then you're just saying in season what season 3, episode 1, and I'm like, what the fuck? Whoa! Where are we? I thought we
I
were
laughed
here.
so hard I ended up with the hiccups, and now I'm laughing so hard the hiccups have gone away.
We're already descending into madness. Truly, an honest to God curiosity of mine that I want to run by you. Actually, at this point, is during my birthday week in December, I'm kind of tempted to during the Thursday stream of this, as long as it lines up for both of us. I want to see what it's like if we bring in alcohol.
Oh, God.
Just how out of hand does it get? Like
when's your birthday?
December 3rd.
Oh, okay. I was like, I know it's like early December, and for some reason I was thinking it was late December for some reason, but my anniversary is at the end of December. So I was like, man, this could get real fucking weird.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Like wedding anniversary is at the end of December. So
Oh, well,
let's
congratulations.
make that clear.
Yeah. I figured it wasn't stream anniversary or something like that.
Oh no. Streamiversary is God only knows when, because I don't remember when I started streaming.
Yeah, so I was able to find that out. I'll
I
tell
remember
you.
it was like September of 3 years. Yeah, going on 3 years now.
Yeah, so I was able to.
Um,
It was a
At least when I
massive.
started streaming with Waki and them, but as far as like originally streaming, I have no fucking idea.
Yeah, I couldn't have told. If you asked me earlier this year, I would have been like, "That's a great question. I'll get back to you never." Because the fact that I didn't know, I was able to find out via like some websites and stuff. I can try to find them again and help you figure out yours.
Oh, cool.
Basically, the best thing is the fact, like, you know how like pretty quickly when you start streaming, you'll get 2 followers.
Mhm.
Basically, I based it off of when I hit that thing. You know,
Gotcha.
I was like, yeah, that's about when I started.
Anyway, back to the episode description
Goddamn.
after I quickly banned something.
Yeah, it was in my channel as well, and I'm like, God damn it.
Well,
Fucking
that's because we have
bots.
shared chat, so
They tend to come from me because of the fact that I have a very quiet chat.
oh no, that one
Yeah.
was on mine. So
Yeah, but it was also on mine, so it was a question of like which one were they going for, you know?
like I get what you're saying, but it came from my chat specifically.
Oh, it came from your chat? How can you
Yeah.
tell?
On my side it was like it's got in OBS it's got your picture next to whoever sent it.
Oh. Wait, is that?
I'm pretty sure it was in my chat, but anyway.
God damn, I can't see it because the fact that for some reason my my OBS is showing me the chat of some person uh n- called Knox.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know who Knox is, but
I don't either.
that's who's in my OBS. Uh, that's the OBS chat that I'm seeing instead of mine. I don't. It just happens to me half the time. I gave
Oh,
up on
fun.
figuring that out.
Yeah, maybe I can help you with your OBS situation after we're done streaming.
Okay,
You know,
not
get you some way
afterward.
set up so you can have me like
And,
on your stream so you're not just one dude talking to the air next to you.
oh no, I do have you set up so like the Discord is playing on my stream.
I meant
So,
like how I have reactive, so I have a picture of you that
oh
highlights
yeah,
whenever you talk. Yeah,
and then they'll
that's
also
what I
see
was saying.
me.
Yeah.
That'll be a first for them. But yeah.
Anyway, hey, Lunette and Molly learned that no means no, while Snickle Fritz hurts made your bedhead's leg.
That the fact that we are out of sync, God, that just sound like pure gibberish. Which fits for clowns.
Where do you go? I work part time at the clown college as a speaker.
You gotta
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
cloud
So,
college.
Gremlin, since I'm in your chat, like I'm actually have you open on my phone, I was able to click on their name and I could see that it says that it was chatting from and then my chat.
Ah,
So,
so it was.
yep. Sorry, I'm the more popular one today.
Yeah, you always are. The tragic thing about me is the fact that no matter how consistent I am, I may get people lurking, but it's like once every 5 to 10 streams, I see someone saying anything in my chat that isn't a bot.
Yeah, I feel that. Like most of
And
the time when it's like shared chat, it's Walkie and Bunny's chat that's going off, and I'm like, cool guys, I'm just here.
yeah, it's the tragic part for me. That's the case even when it's just my chat alone.
Oh yeah, when it's just me, like people will chat for a good 5-10 minute span and then like it'll just drop off and then never come back.
Yeah, the thing is, you said that you get 5 to 10 minutes of chatting. I get the 5 to 10 minutes of chatting every 5 to 10 streams.
I mean, I'm doing like
I am.
2 to 3 streams a week now, so
I'm
that's
doing
not
like
terrible.
5.
I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you.
There's nothing to tell me. It's just the tragedy of me. It's
I
like
know
the
what the
tragedy,
problem is.
the
We need to get
tragedy.
you a voice changer and you need to have a female model.
Fucking A, perfect. I actually can do somewhat of a female voice. Want to hear it?
Sure.
Okay, let me just warm it up quickly. Well,
I can only imagine how well this is gonna go since you just said you had to warm it up quickly.
Miss Smiley, this isn't right. Let me practice it quickly. I've been sick.
Just very low and seductive voice all of a sudden. I'm like, what is going on? What madness are we in?
Oh lordy, I'm coming down as a case of the vapors.
Good lord. You've definitely got Southern woman figured out.
What's the matter, Miss Smiley?
I
Yeah,
don't
see
know
something
if
you
you're
like?
a Southern belle and you're young or if you're just a little old lady who's trying to feed me pie.
Well, why not a bit of both? Maybe I was a Southern Belle back in my early days, and now I just got this yummy little apple pie, and I just can't finish it all. Could you have a few slices?
I'm gonna be real honest with you. You sound like the dungeon master we have at D&D when he plays a female character.
Well,
Like when we're talking about a female shopkeep, I'm like, that sounds about right.
well,
So you're really, really close.
I mean, the fact that you like this, my default voice is very loud and very low. So to be able to pull like a Southern Belle, I'd say is an achievement.
That's fair. That is fair.
Like this voice managing to shit to that is fucking crazy.
Jesus. We really should get on to episode 2 of season 3, but we're just bullshitting at this point.
We are the experts in Cloud College for improv bullshittery.
Pickle! Hi,
It's
friend.
the stinky pickle man.
Thanks for the lurk. Hope you enjoy it, because we're just crazy and can't stay on topic. Also, I'm pretty sure I have a command for that, but I might not.
I know I do. Let's test it.
You sent it in your own chat, so
Yes.
so yeah, yours goes off.
Well, mine's still working. Let's see about yours.
I was like, are you popping over there or not? Because I could easily do it myself, but
It's because of the fact that it. Wait, one moment.
oh god. Yep, I don't think I do have it set up anymore. But that might be because I don't have Mix It Up open.
Oh, you need Mix It Up to have it open? I just use Stream Elements.
I didn't like Stream Elements the way that it was working.
Well,
At least at the time that I set it up, I didn't like it.
well, you know what? I'd love to, like, some night, like, maybe Saturday, because the fact that I don't normally stream Saturday night,
Right.
I'd just chat, like, talk shop with you.
Yeah, maybe. It all depends on what I have going on, because I've got a lot going on this weekend. I've got... Oh, hey, guys. You don't need that.
Any miscellaneous, thing. Any miscellaneous, I'm trying to remember the word. Any day, any Saturday or whatever, I'm happy to make it work.
Well, I was just saying I've got a lot going on this weekend. Not necessarily Saturday, but like Sunday is packed.
Yeah,
So
no.
I have Sunday morning, I have a birthday party to take my kid to. And Saturday will most likely be filled with me making his costume to go or finding him a costume to go because it is a princess ball themed birthday party.
Now, if you get it down with it, there's an option here.
Yeah, what is the option?
All in most gorgeous princess. Or
Except my toddler is a 3-year-old boy, so I don't think that's gonna go.
or go for the Mulan look, and when people ask, Mulan was a is a Disney princess, but they did not.
That's true.
But as Wu or whatever her male name was,
Ping.
Ping. Yeah, Ping. I mean, it's just like Ping.
Have you ever heard the Ever After parody song?
No, but I probably should check it out.
I will send you links because there's like 3 of them.
Yeah.
But they're parody songs, and the dude is literally singing about multiple different Disney princesses in each one. So, like, Cinderella's insane because she talks to mice, and so she's in an insane asylum.
Mulan would
Mulan
have is
is
executed.
transgender because she's like, now I know why my nickname is Ping. And that's just a line in the song, but it's fucking hilarious.
If they wanted to
then
go
there's
for,
a couple of other ones.
I thought it might be going for the dark, like, serious and realistic approach, which would be Mulan's executed for entering the military.
Yeah, no,
'Cause
it's
the old
it's a
Imperial
play on
China.
the story of each one. So like Mulan is a transgender dude in the song. Like
Good
she's
for-
got gender dysmorphia or whatever. Gender dysphoria. That's the word.
You gotta wonder if Mulan.
Cinderella is insane, talks to mice, and apparently worships the devil because Lucifer's not just her cat. And then
Just how
Pocahontas,
go ahead.
from the way the song goes, Pocahontas is historically accurately pillaged and assaulted, because that's the best way I can put that.
Yeah,
and-
there's a problem with that part because I want to know what age Pocahontas was back when that William guy was around.
So John Smith would have been in his 20s to 30s, and
She was in her early
Pocahontas
12s.
was like 12.
Yeah, she was a child. And also,
Yes.
in history, John Smith was a fucking idiot. He was sent back to England because he blew himself up while trying to smoke his pipe. Because somehow
Nice.
the moron didn't, like, somehow mixed up his black powder with his weed and stuffed that into this thing and lit it and then blew up. And it's like,
That's funny shit.
yeah, and then it becomes a lot less funny when he, in his memoirs, is aging up Pocahontas and having her and a bunch of other, like, Indian women who probably could have all been.
Not great, and that the whole situation is just fucked up.
That man.
The song makes me slightly happy because the song literally says that she's going on a murder spree.
Good for her.
Because she can paint with all the colors in these men.
That's great. We really need.
Good for her. We love that. We stand that.
Absolutely. I'm a psycho. Like, I'm 90% sure I'm a low grade, like, psychopath.
I might be too.
Yeah,
I
like,
might be.
I swear
Just slightly.
I swear.
Like, if it's in self-defense, I am all for you hurting whoever hurt you.
Oh, I not just, like, hurting. I mean, like, if I need to fight someone and I have a blade, I'm cutting their Achilles tendon, because it'll basically be me, even if I die, stabbing that, like, basically forever, my shadow upon their back being like, that's right, motherfucker, I crippled you for life. You'll never heal. I damn you. Which is a very fun ability.
Nice.
Because any cut, no matter how small to the Achilles tendon, will cripple a man for life.
That tracks.
Anyway, episode 2.
There's the first one. I'm sure you can find the rest of them if you just follow the line.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Because there's only like 3 of them total, I think. Anyway, we're on episode 2 of season 3 called It's About Time or Time Out.
It's about time we get this shit underway. Even the Wiki's calling us out.
Stop doing timeouts.
the time we
Everyone
started
has a sleepover at Granny's
in the
garden.
summer.
Unfortunately for both Molly and
Snickle
Snickle Fritz,
Fritz
they each
each
have
have
to have a
time
timeout
out
and a
and a
little
little
lesson in
lesson in controlling themselves. I'm
Clownus
gonna interrupt
interruptus
this.
sounds so terrible.
It's
Just for a second, read that again. Clownus interruptus,
Clownus interruptus.
which sounds very similar to another term that means the pull-out method or the withdrawal method, however you look at it.
I can't tell if you're talking about pull-out game.
You know what I'm talking about.
Or if you mean another thing because of the second way you said it.
So, Clownus interruptus sounds like coitus interruptus, which, if you interrupt coitus, it means that you are literally withdrawing before you ejaculate.
Ah, yes. We gotta get
it's the
this.
pull out method. It sounds so terrible.
Yeah, that's why you gotta have fun words for all that stuff.
Also, I love that it's Clownus interruptus, which makes me think of that, and then wait your turn.
we're all Clownus interrupting with Granny Garbanzo.
Yeah, that's fucking weird. I don't know how I feel about all this. Lynette and Molly learned about patience and the importance of not interrupting when someone else is talking. Yeah, Gremlin, learn something.
Fuck that lesson. I'll never learn. You can't stop me.
That leads us to our next episode, which is named Why?
Molly.
Why can't I stop you, Gremlin?
Well, the answer to that is in our next episode. Gremlin see, Gremlin do.
These are just going great. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, shit. And if Gremlin sees and Gremlin does, we leads into Sticks and Stones, which means the Gremlin's feelings get hurt.
Yeah, but I do love horsing around, so the over-under on it is pretty good.
That hurt.
No, this reminds me of a trip I took.
To the Down Under?
Yeah, I went down under. And honest to goodness, my pants caught on fire. My pants caught on fire. My pants were on fire. And so I jumped into off the pier, which fell down. And then I lost my but my traveling papers got wet. And so they thought I was doing some illegal immigration. When I tried to explain myself, I got a bad case of hiccups. But it's just part of living a full life.
I am laughing too hard to be able to breathe, and it hurts to try to inhale because I'm inhaling so sharply.
You weren't expecting me to go through all of them, were you?
I love that you're just turning them into a story now.
I can shift up on a dime.
Backwards. It's how I like to sit on things. Backwards.
Now, I like to sit backwards, but at the dinner table. But I tend to be a pretty picky eater. So sometimes I'll just have 40 wings for dinner. But other times, it's only nap time.
I don't know how you're gonna incorporate swing-a-ling. Which also sounds
I'm catching my
terrible.
breath. Then I like to go for a stroll and I'll sing a little ditty to myself, like swing-a-ling, swing along, swing a live long ling. But then I passed by a homeless guy and they asked if I had some spare change, which I was glad to do. But as I went to grab some change, my hand got stuck in muck.
And then you started rhyming and you couldn't stop.
Right as I was about to cry out for help, I noticed it was rhyme time, which meant I had to rhyme. So I cried out, "Gimme, gimme, never gets. I'm gonna lose my wits." But I took it one step at a time and freed my hand. You can do it too. But enough already about this story. Where did clowns come from? Well, I'll take you to school if you're ready. Then we're gonna go to a nice parade.
Is that a typo? Please tell me that's a typo. So on the episode, Where Do Clowns Come From? It says today is Molly's mirth day.
No, it is. I remember learning about this stuff. It is their birthday.
Good lord. Are you ready for school, Gremlin?
Yeah, I already passed by this. I didn't hit the parade. In the end, I then went to have another nap, full of comfort and joy.
Jesus.
I am amazing.
Oh god.
For a second, I'm looking through that, and for a second, I thought that in Swingling it said, he learned the importance of sanity. And I'm like, I never learned that shit. Where do you learn that?
Learn the importance of safety, not sanity.
Yeah, but I thought for
They go hand in hand, though.
yeah, but I thought I saw sanity, and I'm like, oh, where did you learn that? I didn't learn it.
Oh, bad hair day. Molly and Major Bedhead have a bad hair day. Molly has
No,
and Major Bedhead has very
It's your
bad
turn to
hair.
try to tell a story via the
I
time.
cannot turn bad hair day and clownvitations into a sentence, sir.
All right, do you want to see me do it?
Yes, let's fucking go.
All righty. Well, it all started back last Tuesday. I woke up and I had a bad hair day. Absolute mess. Big mop of hair, all frizzy, standing up. I looked like a clown, which was fitting, because when I went to check the mail, I had a clown invitation to a clown gathering. But I was feeling pretty lazy, so I decided, yeah, I had nothing to do, so I went. But then as I was just driving over there, I got hit with a beam to the head, and it drained my big brain into a stupid brain. So then I was just saying to myself, 1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potato, 4. And next thing I knew, someone was tapping on my window. It was another clown. And they were like, hey, Earth the Gremlin, you there? I was still pretty out of it, so I just responded, since I was thinking about vegetables, lettuce, turnip, and peas, please. But lo and behold, that wasn't available. So instead, I had to rush to the party. It was a big lesson about not going through the brain-destroying fields. But when I left the bathroom, I was just in time for Molly to come on out and show us the Gizmo Schmizmo, which was a brand new clown invention. That caused all our schmiz to be mowed and all our giz to be schmizzed. It was amazing. But I realized that I was just in normal clothing. And as we all know, clothes make the clown. So I had to go to the split air outfit wing and get all dressed up. Don't tell them, but I kept some items. But really, you're a gem for listening. I'll see you in my dreams.
I was waiting for you to end that with my dust bunny dreams.
It was tempted, but I really should have. It would have been perfect, but I did not. A failure on my part. I only get a A, not an A plus, because I fumbled the ending. You honestly
In my dreams, my dust bunny dreams.
see in my dreams, my dust bunny dreams. You honestly thought I couldn't do it, could you?
I was waiting for it to mess up so bad, and you just kept rolling. You're like, nah, we're not stopping. This train doesn't have any stops.
Let's read through the descriptions and we can go on. Well, you can read the descriptions, and then when we get to the next thing, including reading through the top stuff, I'll do another off the cuff.
Did you want me to start on season 6 descriptions, or did you want me to go back to season 5?
Season 5, we're reading these. You're reading these. I'm recovering.
Molly and Major Bedhead have a bad hair day. Molly has tangles, and Major Bedhead has come with very long hair. Lunette feels like she's left out. Later, Granny visits Miss Lunette's dance academy. Lunette is bored and can't find anything to do, but she learns that keeping busy is the way to fight boredom. No, the way to fight boredom is not to keep busy. It's to say random shit until something sticks to the wall.
It all sticks to the wall if you're me. You just have to have brazen confidence and no sense of shame.
Lunette's forgotten.
I also just realized something.
Everyone tries to help.
If you notice, all of the episodes, the production code, it's all TBA, TBA, TBA. Except for
Bob Stutt.
Gizmo Schmizmo. Gizmo Schmizmo was personally labeled Bob Stutt.
Yup.
Man, it is so special. It was written by Bob Stutt, and the code is Bob Stutt. All the other ones with Robert Mills, and now it's TBA. But this one in particular.
Yeah.
Keep reading. This is the reprieve between my random bullshit stories.
Lunette's forgotten an important promise to Molly, and everyone tries to help. Lunette, Major Bedhead, and Snicklefritz play a game of keep away with a potato. Then Granny eventually teaches everyone about not blaming someone else for your own mistakes. Lunette reads about Molly being a fishing doll, and they both learn about the importance of not daydreaming all the time. Molly wets the big, comfy couch, which makes her very embarrassed. Lunette helps her learn to overcome her embarrassment. Later, Snicklefritz has a flea problem and doesn't want to take a bath.
God damn it, Snicklefritz. How the fuck did you get fleas? We're humans. And clowns and gremlins. Oh, I forgot.
Snicklefritz is a dog.
I forgot that. I thought that Snicklefritz was a fellow, was one of the clowns.
But I know for sure he's a dog.
My mind is already breaking.
Yep. Aunt Mascara, as you call her. It's her dog.
Aunt Mascara?
Yeah, that's what you call her.
Well, I don't remember calling anyone Aunt Mascara.
Hold on.
I'm looking for this.
Auntie Macassar.
Oh. Yeah, I probably gave
Yeah, I
it.
had to go back up and figure out how to read that again.
Yeah, okay, yeah, now I remember calling her Auntie Mascara.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what do you mean I called them anti-mascara? and then I see them and I'm like, oh yeah. And for some reason I thought it was like you were talking about Granny Garbanzo, and I'm like, I would never call Granny Garbanzo anti-mascara. That doesn't make any sense, but then I see Macazar and I'm like, yeah, fuck that. It's mascara, it's easier. And
Molly
I'm
tries to get Lunette's attention, but Lunette is too busy having a me parade. Lunette discovers all different kinds of gizmos.
I want a
It is
me
autumn,
parade
and
now.
Molly and Major Bedhead try to keep warm.
Now I want a me parade. I that would do wonders for the ego.
The gang tries not to reveal a surprise about Major Bedhead's birthday, which proves to be a challenge. Lunette thinks Molly is a real gem, but she also learns the importance that gems and jewelry are not as important as her doll. Lunette pretends to be a roving reporter and interviews the others about dreams.
And I believe that originally this probably was the last. Like, yeah, considering the fact that seasons 1 through 5 happened like within a year of each other. You
Or
know?
less.
Yeah. And then we had a jump. I think this was originally going to be like the end of the series, or something happened. Anyway,
Well, considering the beginning of this says the intro opening changes again with children's vocals re-recorded and has a different rooster sound, chime sound, and boing sound. This was the final season where Allison Court plays the role of Lunette. The couch is redesigned and Auntie Macassar will no longer return. She's replaced by Uncle Chester that now sends the postcards to Lunette. The Dust Bunny segment music and the ending music have been changed in this season as well. Each episode features Molly attending doll school with Lunette accompanying her, rotating between the alphabet song, counting to 10, or both. The stories that Lunette reads are now in live action, which introduces a city for clowns called Clowntown. Even though the Foley family gags have come to an end, in this season, the dollhouse was still seen on the set next to the couch. Miss Lunette's Dance Academy has also been discontinued for the rest of the series, along with the alphabet game.
boo.
Due to Court's
Oh.
Due to Court's pregnancy during production, she was unable to film any new clock rug segments. Instead, archival footage from seasons 3 to 5 was used with the screen tinted red to match Lunette's baggier red clothes.
Oh, good for her. I do believe back when anyway.
Good for her. Anyway,
I was.
I just want you to know that this children's TV show, the person that was playing a living doll clown thing, their child is about as old as we are. Because this was 2002 when they were pregnant, so she couldn't record any new rug segments.
Sorry, I've died. I've withered into dust.
You withered into dust.
The thought was my body hitting my desk.
I'm just saying, in 2002, which means this kid was born between 2002 and 2003.
I'm older than this kid.
Uh-huh.
By 2 years.
I'm older than this kid by 5 years.
So anyway, how does it feel to be a pile of dust?
Not as bad as you. At least my bones don't yell at me.
Oh no, I was just joking that we just both turned into dust from the realization.
Yeah, I know. I was just saying, like, even as a pile of dust, I imagine your bones are still yelling at you.
My body's just an asshole.
Your body said, nah, I know that we're dust, but fuck you, guy.
I'm like, damn it. Why? Ow. My soul's supposed to be in a good shape. Somehow in the afterlife, I still have bad bones, and it's just like, what the fuck?
Oh god.
Alrighty, now for me to try to figure something up as we go. So, this is another day, another story. So, this happened a few weeks ago. So, I was clowning around in the rain, just doing a bunch of gags, having some fun, spinning around lampposts. But then I got lost.
Where you found a lost and found box.
No, it wasn't a lost and found box. I got lost, and I got clowned on. And then and then as I'm picking myself up from the clowning, I found a box filled with stuff, and it was labeled lost and clowned. And I'm like, what the heck? What's this box doing here? And so I opened it up by pressing a button that said up. And I was like, this is a weird way to open it up. But then a scaredy cat jumped out at me, and I was like, "Wah!" And I was just so startled. I was like, "Oh my gosh, cat! Surprise jump cat!" I checked the cat's name later. It was named Schrodinger. And really, I was thinking, who would do that? Why would someone do that? Well, then I sat there, and I was like, the fact that someone did this to pull a prank, it really is a thought that counts sometimes. Well, then I sat up. I started getting up. And as I stood up, I just felt pain. Incredible pain. A growing pain in my body. Multiple pains. Pain. That meant I was feeling growing pains in my body. And I was like, oh no, my bad bones. So I was like, this is a terrible time in the rain. I'm soaked. I've been clowned on. And a cat jumped at me. What am I gonna do? So I decided to pick myself up and walk over to a donut store nearby. Luckily, it was early in the day. So, plenty of donuts. And I walk in there. And I look at the sign, and I was like, I wonder what type of fun name does it have. Like, I know of a place called Donut Delight. And others. I don't fucking remember a lot of them. But I do know a good one is called Donut Delight. And then it's like, it's just called Donut. Well, I'll go in then. And I go in, and I get a donut. It falls on the ground, and I collapse to my knees. No, my donut! The person looked over the counter and said, Don't let it get you down. It happens to everyone. And here's the donut in the house. And I'm like, you bastard! How dare you pun me? And I got up, and I grabbed the door, and I started to walk out. And as I walked out, I noticed someone in the rain. He was singing in the rain. And I was like, wow, look at him go as he was cutting a move. And I was like, wow, that's an amazing dancer. That's some real fancy dance moves. What might I even say? It's a
And then you
fancy.
gave him the big bang boom.
But then he went into the street. And he didn't notice the cars because of this heavy rain. And so there was a big bang and boom as the cars smashed into each other trying to avoid this fancy dancer.
All right, hang on. Because as soon as I read the big bang boom, my brain immediately went to the Fifth Element, where it's big boom, big bada boom.
You know where my brain went with the Big Bang Boom? Our whole universe was in a hot, dense state, and then 14 million years ago, its suspension started. Wait. Big Bang. But anyway,
Yeah.
I need to
Gotta
complete.
love some bare naked ladies.
Yeah. I'm talking about the show Big Bang Theory.
I know. Bare Naked Ladies is the band that played their theme song.
Oh, good band.
You're welcome.
What, you're a bare naked lady?
No,
I would
not
think you have.
currently.
Yeah, I would be confused if you were. Anyway, I turned to
Don't
the
get me wrong. We can all appreciate some Bare Naked Ladies, but
yes. Of course we can. Anyway, so I saw this crash. There's now 20 car pileup while this man was still dancing, and I looked to the nearest person next to me. I'm like, "Ain't it amazing, Gracie?" And they turned to me. "How the fuck did you know my name was Gracie?" And I leaned in and I told them, "The names are between the covers." They looked at me completely confused before I grabbed an invisible rope and began going upwards, asking them if they were going up as well, as I was pulled into the sky. And as they screamed at me, demanding answers, demanding I explain what the fuck is going on, I told them, "Cool it."
oh god,
How'd that story?
that was interesting.
What?
There were a lot of turns. I'm confused, but there's a lot of turns. Oh,
Yeah, well, I'm
God.
making this up as I see each one.
Improv.
So it's like a situation of, oh, a cloud, the clouds in the rain, okay. Oh, the lots of cloud, okay. Growing mates, alright. Don't let it get you down. Alright, gotta work a pun in here now. Fancy dancer, what? Big Bang Boom, okay. And an amazing Gracie. Shit. I can make this work between the covers.
In
All
season
right.
7, which came out in 2006, so this is a 4-year difference. Ramona Gilmore Darling replaces Court in
Wait.
the role of Lunette.
You have to read the descriptions of the episodes. Give me time to catch my breath.
Fine. Fine.
I
I thought I was
need.
giving you time, but I will read the description.
I'm
In
dying.
Crying in the Rain, it's a rainy day in Clowntown. When the rain stops, a rainbow comes out. Lost and clowned, Molly wants to go Clowntown by herself, but she's too young to do so. Don't know why that doesn't say go to. Button up. Today is best foot forward day, and Lunette must find perfect shoes for Molly. Scaredy cat. Lunette wears a mask, which scares Molly, who later learns from Lunette that there is nothing to be scared of. It's the thought that counts. Lunette is searching for MacGuffin in the couch. Then she and Mr. Major Bedhead attempt to help Granny to fix her roof.
Congratulations on
Growing
Major
pains.
Bedhead for getting married and becoming Mr. Bedhead.
Yeah. Growing pains. Lunette wants to have a tea party with Molly, but she worries about maturity. Don't let it get you down. Lunette, Molly, Major Bedhead, and Snickle Fritz compete in a field day competition. Eventually, Molly, the previous champion, has to accept not winning, which is hard for her to do. Fancy dancer. Lunette is jealous that everyone dances better than her. So, Granny gives her a ballet lessons.
But didn't Lunette
Yes, I know I
ride?
say ballet lessons.
Wait.
I'm pretty sure she goes to dance academy every
I
fucking day.
thought that
so-
Lunette ran the dance academy.
I don't know, man.
I could have sworn
This
that.
season is also 6 years after the previous season. They probably forgot some shit.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure she was the person who ran Dance Academy. It was Lunette's Dance Academy.
She just owns it. She don't run it. She owns it.
I mean, she was also there regularly, so I would think she also runs it.
The Big Bang Boom. Today is the Big Bang Boom, and everyone has a dinner and watches fireworks. Molly is afraid of fireworks, so she wears earmuffs, and Lunette learns to think of others and not only herself. Ain't it amazing, Gracie? Molly finds a miner's hat. Then Major Bedhead loses his mailbag, but learns that he needs to retrace his steps to find things. Between the covers, Lunette digs all over the couch for books. Meanwhile, Uncle Chester reflects about the time he was at the library and discovered that reading is important, yet fun. Okay. Going up, Lunette believes she is not growing up properly. Cool it. The clowns find ways to cool off on a very hot summer day. Now, would you like me to read the season 7
Yes,
intro
please. And
paragraph?
then I get to figure out how. I already look at the first 3. This is gonna be interesting.
Yep. Ramona Gilmore Darling replaces Court in the role of Lunette. The clock rug is now smaller with darker colors. Also, in this season, Lunette and Molly visit places in Clowntown. Additionally, while Molly and Lunette are sleeping at the end of each episode prior to the credits, they play the dream game, dreaming about letters of the alphabet and what starts with that letter. For example, S is for and starts the word sun. Also, the moon that rises up in the show's ending credits is larger and changed to yellow. The dollhouse of the Foley family was removed. In addition, this season featured the fewest episodes with Lunette reading Molly a story.
Ah.
So
Alrighty.
instead of reading her a story in basically every episode, they went, nah.
Yeah, I can see why this was the last one. They were removing more and more of the fun.
Mm-hmm.
All
We
right.
still have home media to cover, so we have time.
Yeah. God. Okay. I
Let's
got
start with
this.
apple of my eye, buddy.
I know. I know.
So does that mean I have time to go get like a popsicle or something? Because my throat hurts from laughing, and I feel like a popsicle would help.
Alrighty, go get yourself a popsicle. I will look away. That way you have time to hear you. Because of the fact that I figure you all want to hear my story in real time. This is peak.
I grabbed 5 popsicles, and I am back.
What flavors?
So they're all Skittles flavors. So I have orange, grape, lemon, lime, and strawberry.
I think lemon.
Oh, sorry, it's not lime, it's green apple.
Mm.
Which I'm surprised because all the actual Skittles have lime instead of green apple flavored.
You know, that just reminded me of a version of lemonade that I heard of that I absolutely was interested in. What that is? One where each cup of the lemonade includes 3 whole lemons. Like there's the water and the sugar, but the main ingredient is 3 whole lemons juiced for 1 cup of lemonade.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that sounds like just the best lemonade ever.
Honestly, if you just did lemon halves soaked in water and sugar, you'd get the same thing. Might take longer for the juice to come out, but it'd do the same thing.
How dare you?
How dare I what?
Unacceptable take.
I am lazy and don't want to juice 3 whole lemons.
Eh. Doesn't take that much. Just grabs a half a lemon and squeeze.
Yeah, but you can still throw the stuff in there. It'll still make it taste better.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, you can at least squeeze and get a good deal of the juice out immediately. Very quickly, very easily. Before you toss the lemon remains in. But also, this isn't like for an entire pitcher. It's like, okay, for my 1 glass of lemonade, I'm first gonna juice these 3 lemons. And then with what little space I have remaining, I'll add the sugar and water. So
Yeah.
it's like it's hella sour.
That depends on how big your glass is.
I feel like in general, if it's like most like normal size like glasses,
Also, most lemons are pretty small, so it doesn't have a whole lot of juice to begin with.
I think about like those like medium sized lemons.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, when I heard
But
it,
even then, they don't have a whole lot of juice, so when you juice them, it's like 3 of them would give you probably a few tablespoons of juice, and then you would just fill the rest with water.
I guess I don't know. The one I heard, the way I was imagining it, a lot more lemon juice. I'm a big sour fan.
I am too, but making lemonade that way and wanting it to be mostly lemon juice is going to take so many lemons.
Yeah, you just buy a bottle like lemon juice concentrate, unscrew the cap, and just dump it into a pitcher.
Pretty much.
And then you're like, all right, a bit of water, a bit of sugar. It's ready. So take a sip. Jesus! Oh, God.
I love it when it makes me pucker.
Yeah, for me, I want to add some citric acid to that mix as well. Just really double down on it being sour, you know?
Mm.
Like, I'll either evolve to be resistant to acid or I'll die trying. One of the two will
Anyway,
happen.
back to the episodes since we're an hour in.
Yes. Well,
Apple of my eye.
I did not read. We have yet to tell the story. Get ready.
That's right.
So, you wish for another tale of the gremlin. Well, your curiosity
Another
has made.
tale of the gremlin. That's great.
I am freestyling everything.
Story and tale. So you said stale, and my brain's like, they're not stale. What are you talking about?
another tale of the gremlin. A stale tale. Another tale of the gremlin. Well, your curiosity has made you the apple of my eye. So, let us begin in the middle of a story for once. As the gavel slammed down upon my asking why I couldn't light the orphanage on fire, the judge and prosecutor screamed at me, "That's the law!" I was gibberish. I was like, the bailiff grabbed me and was like, "Slow down, clown, or else I'm gonna have to put you in contempt." But I was so mad, I grabbed him and turned him floppy before slamming him into the ground.
Thanks for the lurk, bunny.
Thank you for the lurk, bunny. And now that his bones were all floppy, he was like a rubber. One of those rubber toys. And I threw it at the judge. The floppy bailiff slammed into the judge as my cloudy face grew a frown. And I whipped around. There I saw them. The clown with a frown. The most depressing clown of them all. And my arch nemesis. I looked around and only could find a rubber duck. So I grabbed it, looked at the clown with the frown, and smiled, saying, "Rub-a-dub-dub," before clobbering them with the duck. Hurling it at them.
Into an upside-down clown.
It got him to slip. And that clown went upside down. And that's when I made the clown a promise. I drop kicked them. And as they spun, I whispered to them, "The clown promise that you were seeking will never be told." I slammed them into ground, and the ground shattered, and a hole was now there. In the hole, it went into a basement, and it was filled with lost clowns that were now found clowns. So now they were the lost and found clowns. Hello, Rivla. But I then realized the prosecutor hadn't said anything, and I whipped around. What do I think of yanderes? I think they're hot. In a weird way. On my honest opinion, the fact that I know explicitly where I stand and the fact they want to, like, just spoil me is hot.
Hold on, just for a second. Why have my last two streams devolved into, yeah, this is hot?
The last two streams you've had with me devolved into that.
No. This one and last stream. My last stream was on Monday, and I switched over to Batman Arkham City, and I was playing that.
Yeah,
and
I was
said,
there.
"Hell yeah, I love a face full of." It wasn't you in chat. Well, it was you in chat, but it wasn't you in VC. It was Infinity.
Yeah.
That's what I was referring to. I was like, I love a face full of Talia booty.
But last
now we're
wiki,
just about yanderes over here. Yeah.
last wiki, we also devolved into that's hot. But anyway, back to my story before I forget it. That I realized the prosecutor, he hadn't said jack shit. And I whipped around, and I realized that he was just a bunch of deli meat. He was a phony baloney prosecutor. Because he wasn't even real deli meat. It was fake rubber deli meat in the shape of a prosecutor. But then my stomach growled, and I felt a hunger. I bore into that phony baloney attorney. And right before I ate him, I said, ready, steady, go! And charged him, eating him as the lost and found clowns escaped the courthouse that I was in the middle of being destroyed. But then I realized I was late for something, and I stopped eating it, and eating the phony baloney attorney, and I started running. And I made it just in time to the house of an old friend. And I burst in. It was just in time to wish Granny a happy birthday. And I screamed it, happy birthday, Granny! And we all celebrated.
And then you noticed something smelled popcorny.
And no. As we were all celebrating, I went over to the concessions, as you do. And I noticed a bowl of popcorn.
Listen, I want to go to a birthday where
but
there's a fucking concession stand.
But it was a strange bowl of popcorn, because it was a bowl in the shape of a Y. And when I asked why, they said, why not? And so I reached in the popcorn Y bucket, and a doll popped out at me and said peekaboo before biting me on the hand. And I was like, ouch! You darn doll! So I slugged it. But the owner of the doll, she looked at me.
They blow hard.
She shook her head, and me not knowing what was going on, was surprised when her and the rest of the party called me a big blowhard. And I was like, why? And I was just barely too loud because they put a finger over my lips and were like, shh, 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 quiet. And I was startled, confused. I was about to charge out of there before I heard Granny Garvando ask me to freeze, please. And I froze there like I was made of ice. And suddenly I was spinning. I was spinning on the clown ground. Going round and round. And as I was spinning, I saw someone else was in here. Another clown in the round. Luckily, I managed to get off. But as I stumbled, I fell to the floor. And as I looked up, catching my breath and balance, the first thing I saw was Molly's belly button. And I was like, why? But then we all looked at how wacky this day had been. And they all laughed, saying, really, it was just perfect. As we
What
all
the
put
hell is this evolved into?
a very fun story. How are you, Revla, by the way? And
In the time it took you to do all that, I
yeah,
have eaten 2.5 popsicles.
yeah, and I'm imagining you didn't eat. It took you a bit long with the popsicles because you were still laughing.
Yeah.
So, which of my stories did you like the best?
This one was hands down the best one. There were so many weird spots. I was like, how is he gonna fit this in?
Which one were you the most surprised that I managed to fit?
In this section or as a whole?
Let's go with each section and then as a whole.
Okay. So Molly's belly button. That was a turn I was not expecting. And then oh button up was pretty interesting to hear you try to put in there.
Yeah, I will admit that one was hard, but I managed to go make it work.
My favorite part was the see ya in my dreams ending.
Yeah. But I feel like to see it in my dreams, it was an easy thing to fit in. I'm not sure what
Oh
was.
yeah, it was just funny.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the hardest one in season 5 was to fit in. And what do you think it was? Like the most, how the fuck can this man fit it in?
The big brain drain.
Yeah. I was really thankful for all the food ones afterwards because the fact that I was like I could make this work. And then I did. Damn, I think we. The first story was season 4.
Yeah.
Which and which of the season 4 was it?
Swingaling. Swingaling was such a fucking weird one. I was like, how is he gonna do that without making it sound dirty?
And I managed it.
I was totally waiting for it to be like swingaling my dingaling, and I was like, I don't want to know where this is going.
Yeah, but instead I did something else, and it's just like what?
Turned it into a song,
Yeah.
like a very nonchalant children's song.
And overall, what was the one that you were most surprised I managed to work in?
Like in season 4 or overall?
Overall.
Mm. Um.
Since I'm pretty sure it's clear that the one that you were most surprised I managed to fit in for season 4 was Swingaling.
Yeah. Overall. Honestly, it was probably Molly's belly button.
Yeah, that one I was like, I'm really glad that I set up that I was on a merry-go-round type thing and spinning, because otherwise I don't think I could work this in a way that's going to not sound wrong.
Yeah, the fact that you fell off of the playground equipment, I was like, yeah, that works.
Yeah, it's like, you know what? This is probably the only way that you can make it work and not it be super fucking dirty.
hmm
Yes, I always want to see what people draw.
Cool. You drew things. Can you put it in the server?
Yes, put it in the server. Oh my gosh, I don't have an art channel. I need to fix that. Okay. Also, something that I found that I'm thinking about watching on stream at some point.
Mhm.
I watched the first few of these. Are all the Mad TV commercials? If you want, I'd love to. I'd be happy for one of the Thursdays we just do that instead of the normal thing.
That would be good. Anyway, Pickle, if it's what you're working on currently in the Discord, I just saw a preview of what you're streaming to Bunny.
Yeah, same. It looks amazing.
Love it.
I also like while I was watching a video of like common vocal sims, which is just really nice. I finally, for the first time, heard the origin of Yippee,
Oh God.
and I was like, "This is amazing." It feels like gazing upon forbidden fruit.
Perfect.
Absolutely incredible.
Should I read the descriptions of these episodes, or should we just skip on to the rest of it
I
because we
feel
still have the whole
like
media to cover?
I feel like the audience deserves to hear you reading the descriptions of these episodes, as it is, in a weird way, it just feels fitting, you know?
It's oddly satisfying to hear me use my narrator voice to just read shit. Got it.
Yeah. I mean, we, and then there's my narrator voice. Molly eats a whole box of donuts. I just have an army of voices. I have an
Mine is more like customer service than narrator, though.
Yeah, I found the narrator voice. The way I found mine. A good way to find it if you're a guy, at least. I'm not sure if it would work too well for a female. Is the Smash announcer.
Mm.
Dark Pit King DDD.
I just imagine the commercials for like monster truck rallies. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday.
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Are you gonna be there to see Monster Masher versus the Great American Spirit? There they go head to head, smashing up all those buses, doing jumps over fire and more. Which one will come out on top? Be there Sunday, Sunday. Did I mention it's Sunday? This was your improvised commercial.
Brought to you by Big Gremlin TV.
And my madness. Good night, Pickle. Hope we've been
Good night,
entertaining.
Pickle. I totally forgot it was your bedtime. Anyway, apple of my eye. Molly eats a whole box of donuts and then becomes very bouncy before getting very tired. At the Cabbage Club cooking school, Lunette, Molly, and Granny make apple schmapple fruit blaster muffins.
I don't know what that could be, but also I want to try one.
In reality, it's just a fruitcake muffin.
Oh yeah, that would be so disappointing. Like finally I can it's a fruitcake.
That's the law. Lunette learns about the rules and laws. At the dojo, Major Bedhead and Granny do the tango, but Lunette wants to do it too. Fibberish gibberish. Lunette tells a tall tale to Molly, which angers her. Meanwhile, Snicklefritz thinks he's a dog. I thought he was a dog. Is Snicklefritz not a dog?
Okay,
Gremlin, I need you to verify some information.
all right, don't worry. Copy big comfy couch. Control V.
Yeah.
Nickel Fritz.
At the Cabbage Club cooking school, Lunette and Granny really blend things up by reminding themselves we are what we eat. Did you find it?
Pulling up the fandom wiki. Full name Snickel Gustav Amadeus Fritz.
Interesting.
He's Granny
That is a
Garbanzo's
hell of a name.
scallywag cat.
Oh, so he's a cat. I thought he was a dog this whole time.
Yeah, look at the screen share.
Hold on. Oh, okay.
Also, this is Molly.
Hold on, let me open that back up.
Here we have Lunette. What's that bozophobia people flee? And then again, why are
Did you
you...
just say bozophobia? People flee.
That's the phobia of clowns.
Oh,
Bozophobia.
interesting.
I believe that's the name. I could be wrong. I used to have that. I also had arachnophobia. But my phobia kind of died. Kind of like my fear response kind of died. One day actually, do you want to hear this tale? Do you want to hear the story of why I no longer have arachnophobia?
Hold on. The fear of clowns, also known as coulrophobia.
That's chlorophobia.
Coulrophobia. Sorry. So yeah, it is not bozophobia. It is coulrophobia.
Yeah, I couldn't remember.
It's hard to know how it's actually pronounced because it's COUL.
It's stupid science words.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so I was at a church camp, and we were the different houses were doing team events, and so the group I'm part of, it's a thing where we're supposed to take these boxes and these green lanterns, and it's supposed to be an Angry Bird type thing. No one can enter the red circle where the like pigs and boxes are supposed to be set up when it's time to start. To start throwing the like these wet like basically like balls. The type that are like cloth and have like those beads in them.
Yeah.
There was a bucket of water each one that had a bunch of them soaking.
So beanbags?
Yeah, sorry, I couldn't remember the name of them.
Specifically cornhole beanbags?
I thought cornhole beanbags were the ones that were flat.
I don't think they're flat.
Not flat, but like more box shaped.
They are square, yes.
Yeah, I'm talking about full on circle. Like more, I guess, hacky sack.
Oh, yeah, that's more like it.
Anyway,
do you want to hear something fucking hilarious?
uh, yes. One.
So,
I'm not done with my story, but
carry
okay.
on. This is real quick. It's not anything.
Go ahead.
Um, so the fear of long words
Oh,
is a
I,
long word.
I know that from what I understand, it's one of, if not the longest word in the English dictionary.
Yeah. The fear of long words is hippopotamonstrosis quippedaliophobia.
Yeah, it's the person who named that is such an asshole.
They are such a sarcastic dickhead, and it's great.
And it's like it's fun to imagine they're the same person who did things like named this thing for like lisp and stutter
Yeah.
because it's the things that the people study with, and it's like, what an asshole. Anyway, so my team, they realized something. It says that a person can't cross the border to where the boxes are to like physically knock them over and stuff once the game starts.
Okay.
But during the building time, we could go into the circle because we had to build it. And so they had me get under like the biggest box, sit crisscross, and just hold it down. That way, it'll never be knocked over and we'll win. And so I do that. And first half, it just thud, 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 and I'm holding it down. It's shifting. It's starting to tilt, and I think I'm caught a few times, but I managed to avoid being caught. Like I'm holding it down. At one point, the end, like it is like I'm holding it the fudge down. This thing is not falling over as far as I'm concerned.
Right.
And halfway through, I look up, and I damn near throw the box off my head and bolt. And I look up, and a spider is on the top of the box and has been dangling closer and closer to my face and head, as the box gets hit with these hacky sacks. And I'm like, fuck, 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 no, no, God, please, no. And I think it became a moment of, for me to keep the phobia, I had to run, but I
And you're
didn't.
like, I am not getting caught.
But my competitive drive was like, I am not losing. So I stayed there with it getting closer and closer until finally I lost complete track of it and it just vanished after a big hit. As far as I knew, it got in my hair and I had a miniature like death in my inner self, but it just kept trucking.
Yeah.
And so finally, I guess everyone had their turns trying to knock down this box. And so suddenly I feel massive impact as apparently my entire team to like it basically apparently people wanted to knock it down. See it knocked down at this point. So my team charge tackled the box and it lifted and I managed to keep it down from fully falling. So they had to call out to me and tell me to get out of there. So I threw the box off, scrambled away. But after that, even though I felt fear in that moment, noticeably, I only now get scared of spiders if I'm like in the middle of getting ready for a shower or something.
Nice.
Yeah. And
I, on the other hand, have a fear of mice and rats. So
yeah, maybe if you
do
get
with that information
locked
what
in a
you will.
box with one, and your competitive nature causes you to stay in the box, you'll be over the fear.
Very irrational fear. My brain goes, these motherfuckers will nibble on my toes. That is my irrational fear.
I know how to fix this fear.
No, you fucking don't. You stay away from my feet, and you stay away from mice and rats with my
Give
feet.
me those toes! Nibble, 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 nibble! I'm coming to nibble those toes!
This turned into a really weird foot fetish video. That's what turned.
Someone is thrilled. They're like, finally, someone's speaking my language.
I have eaten all 5 of my popsicles.
And how's your throat feeling?
Fantastic.
That's great. I just have energy drinks.
Listen,
I've
popsicles is how I'm getting my water intake. Okay, fuck you.
no, I'm saying like it. I'm jealous. If I wanted to get popsicles, I'd have to go downstairs, go to my garage, go to the old fridge that only has a freezer functioning. So we keep it in the garage just as like a, hey, it's space, and
Oh yeah, we
can
have the
still,
same thing.
yeah, and
We currently have 3 fridges and a deep freezer at our house.
oh, I have a deep freezer as well, and it's just filled to the brim with meat.
Well, mine's not filled anymore. It's almost empty, but we have a pig and a half coming our way, so
Oh yeah, we bought a
it'll
half
be
a
full
cow.
again in no time.
We bought half a cow
Yeah,
and a part of a pig, so it's like,
I think we got half a cow like last year, and we're finally out of it.
yeah, my
But
family got it like during pandemic time. You know, it was
good
winding
God,
down.
you guys don't use a lot of meat, do you?
I love meat, but the family just is absolutely god awful at thinking, oh yeah, we should meal plan. Like they'll talk about it, and then these fuckers will be like, I'll be home at 9 p.m. All right, I'm home,
Yeah.
and I'm like, you motherfuckers. And like, I would use it, but if I'm like, hey, can I? Mind if I use this cut of meat or this cut of meat? They're like, no, it's expensive cut of meat. And I'm like, fine, fuckers.
Most of ours was hamburger. We had some steaks, but it wasn't a lot.
Oh yeah, we went through the hamburger like very quickly. I didn't, but the family did. I, due to my tism, I'm not sure if it's changed. I haven't really bothered checking because I just don't want to experience it again. Last time I had ground beef. I had a part of a hamburger patty, dipped it in steak sauce, and just took a bite because I just wasn't a
Mhm.
fan of hamburger patties. My family wanted me to give it a try. I took a bite, hated it, forced myself to swallow, and immediately as it passed my esophagus, my body forced me to puke.
That's gross.
Yeah, but I was like, all right, so I can't have hamburgers. I
Is it
can't.
just the way they're cooked, or is it actually like a texture or
The
something?
ground beef part.
Oh, it's just because it's ground beef.
No, it's like the texture of like the ground beef.
Mm.
At least when it's as big as like a patty and stuff. And so as a result, like similarly, I can't have like big things of sausage or
I would like to point out, and this is gonna fuck you up, but to your stomach, all things are mashed or ground. You're eating a tater tot, you're eating mashed potatoes. Your stomach doesn't know the difference.
I know that it's a problem of due to how my body and brain is wired. If
I
it's
know,
a
I'm just giving you shit.
yeah, I wish that I could just be like, hey, it's the same thing as steak, as people point out. It's just steak, just in a different shape and texture. My brain's like, I don't care. It's demon work, is what it is. It's motherfucking witchcraft.
Now, it could possibly be because hamburger is usually not the same meat as steak. It is usually a different cut of meat than the steak. So it has a slightly different flavor. It could be the amount of fat in the hamburger. It could be any number of things.
I
So
suspect texture. 'Cause I've never been a fan of like whenever I had spaghetti, I would I always was like getting the meatball, like the chunks of beef, ground beef and stuff out of mine.
mm,
To the fact that when I would take a slurp of noodle and get the have to start chewing on the meat, my brain would be like, ah, it's wrong.
do you not chew your noodles?
No, I chew my noodles sometimes. Other times I'm just slurping down and just hoping that I don't choke to death.
That's fair, I guess. If cooked properly, noodles shouldn't be a problem anyway, but
Yeah.
I digress.
But let's be honest, either way, within the limited time you've known me, does it really surprise you that I gamble with everything?
No.
I mean, a party trick that I used to do until I got yelled at enough to stop it finally was the fact that I could swallow a quarter.
You swallowed change.
Specifically quarters.
Why?
Because it was a good way to, it was a good party trick. People would be like, there's no way you could swallow a quarter. I bet
I
you this
personally knew
thing.
someone who swallowed a checker and almost died because it blocked off their esophagus.
Yeah, you see, this key is it. I've begun choking to death while doing it before, but I just always have like a cup of like crushed ice and stuff and
Oh,
soda,
no.
and just start
Dude swallowed
like
a checker
smack.
and it didn't block off his esophagus up at his throat. He wasn't choking. It blocked off his intestines on the bottom of his stomach,
Oh,
causing him to have heartburn and ulcers and literally almost died because he couldn't eat anything anymore.
well, I got part of that. I've always had heartburn problems, and for a period of time, I did have an ulcer that didn't allow me to process iron and caused me to be iron deficient. Not a problem anymore, but yeah,
So play stupid games, win stupid prizes. That's what I learned today.
I didn't learn a lesson. I saw my life flashing before my eyes occasionally when doing it, being like, "Oh God, this is how I die." But then, but at the same time, it was like, meh, worth.
Anyway, would you like to get back to the descriptions of the episodes?
I live a storied life. Don't gotta be a long one. As for the descriptions, sure, go ahead. You like that quote?
Here for a good time, not a long time.
Yeah, I'm gonna live
Carry
a
on.
storied life. Doesn't have to be a long one.
Slow down, clown. Lunette is in a super hyper mood and is doing things quickly. At the dojo, Major Bedhead teaches Lunette how to juggle, and that it's important to take things slowly at first. Floppy. Lunette and Molly learn that too much junk food, such as donuts, is not good for us. At Granny's cooking school, Granny shows Major Bedhead and Lunette how to make a healthy snack, and that healthy food is good for us. Clown with a frown. Lunette is in a bad mood. It's a rainy day in Clowntown, then it clears up, which makes Lunette feel better. She also learns that eating too many sweets can lead to a mood swing. Rub-a-dub. Lunette has trouble doing two things at the same time.
What do you
Then
mean
Granny
mood
cleans up her
swings?
garden.
I'm perfectly stable, you asshole. This is a good apple.
What is wrong with you right now? I'm so confused as to what just happened. Like, I looked over and there's nothing in chat.
You mentioned mood swings from
Oh, from the... Okay.
and I purposely waited a little bit before
I
reacting
was
with
like,
my
I'm
own mood
literally
swing.
halfway through the second description. What are you talking about?
I waited a
Dojo,
beat.
Major Bedhead and Lunette do exercises.
I waited a beat. Let you kind of forget about the mood swing mention before responding with a mood swing.
Upside down clown. Molly plays with an upside down doll. At the Cabbage Club cooking school, Lunette and Granny make an upside down cake. The clown promised. Lunette promises to wiggle and giggle and make mirth on earth. At the dojo, Lunette, Major Bedhead, and Molly dance. Lost and found clowns. Molly tries to find her doll, Blumette. At the Cabbage Club cooking school, Lunette and Granny make an upside down clown surprise.
Wait.
Phony baloney.
Wait. Big on the couch. We're
Hmm?
going back to the Phantom quickly because the fact that I need to check something.
Are you confused because it went from Molly to Blumette?
No, I need to check something.
Okay.
It's important. Trust me.
Okay. Since you're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and use the restroom.
Wait.
Did you just say wait?
Molly is a doll already. What do you mean Molly's doll?
So Blumette is Molly's doll?
Yes, that's what it said. And Molly is Lunette's doll.
It's dollception.
Yeah, that's just the I double check. Go ahead and enjoy your bathroom break.
Yeah.
I really do love this stuff.
Okay, I'm back. Gremlin, did you die?
Oh, sorry. Wasn't thought now.
um. Okay. So what's going on? Am I going back to reading or are we still
Yes.
jumping on stuff? Okay.
I yeah, I just need to double check on the fact that, yeah, the fact that Molly tried to find her doll Blumette is fucking bullshit. Because Molly is
Yeah.
a doll.
Yeah.
That's what the.
Phony baloney. Lunette learns that telling the truth is the noble thing to do. At the dojo, Lunette and Major Bedhead do relaxing and calm exercises. Ready, steady, go. Uncle Chester brings bonbons over to the garden and eventually teaches everyone that while candy is tasty, it's important to have a good diet and include other foods like vegetables in our diet. At the dojo, Lunette balances on a balance beam. Happy Mirth Day, Granny! Molly and Lunette try to keep a secret for Granny's Mirth Day. Popcorny! Molly is in a popping mood and can't stop popping. Later, popcorn flies all over Granny's garden. At the dojo, Lunette learns how to juggle.
Ah, she finally learns it.
I was gonna say she did that twice. She was
No,
taught how to
she was
before, and
she was being taught how to. She finally learned the skill.
oh, okay. Peekaboo! It's Molly's first time at Clowndergarten and is shy of meeting all the other little clowns.
So wait,
It took this girl 7 years to get to kindergarten?
so the doll is sentient. I knew that, but so dolls go to Clowndergarten?
I guess so. We should know. We're in clown college giving this seminar.
It's too late for my brain to brain.
Ouch!
I'm eating an apple and feeling like I'm eating a pot brownie.
That's great. Major Bedhead has hurt his foot by slipping on a banana peel. Summarizes. What? That
Summarize
doesn't
it.
make any sense.
Summarize this fart
I'm just
sound.
reading it. yeah, that was my mouth noise. Sorry. My brain couldn't keep up, so my brain just went, "Nah, we're editing everything out. Just it's gone."
No. Now you gotta summarize fart. Come on, give me in one sentence or short statement. Summarize fart.
Melly and could be wet.
Great description.
I'm so glad you enjoyed my description.
A lot of
A
interesting
very,
choices.
very simple summary of farts.
I mean, I feel like there's not really many wrong answers as long as you stick within the ballpark of farts. Or give a
Sorry,
summary of farts.
let me rephrase. A sometimes soundless pocket of air that comes out of somebody's butt that could smell, could not smell, and could or could not be wet.
All right, Encyclopedia Britannica.
and sometimes leads to poop.
All right, Webster's Dictionary.
On from me.
The first one was good, simple. You got all technical then. Why do you go more technical instead of more juvenile?
Fart. That's the answer. It's always the answer. Listen, I usually get technical because I don't know what people are looking for because I spend so much time with the toddler that my brain goes, "What is a fart?" Well, according to my son, it is, and that's it.
He's a genius.
He's 3.
And a genius.
Oh god. Oh, that's a movie that should probably be on this list. Baby Geniuses.
Oh God, the faces. Ah! No, you cannot invoke that thing's name without someone somewhere getting the flash of Arnold Schwarzenegger's full-grown head on a baby and just the war flashbacks that ensue. Just being like, God, kill me.
I don't think that's the same movie.
That's what it is. Actually, let's see.
Okay, you let me know how that goes.
I forget if there was. I thought there was one with. Okay, there's this one. I thought there was one with Arnold Schwarzenegger. I think.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about the one that just popped up
Yeah.
with the little kid in the glasses. Are you talking about twins?
Nah.
Where him and Danny DeVito are supposedly twin brothers?
Oh, Junior. The Junior is what I was thinking of.
Mm.
Also, horrifying, absolutely terrible image.
I mean, Eh,
I didn't need to see
I've seen worse.
I did not need to see Mpreg uh Mpreg Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I mean, I get you. I get it. It's
Not
definitely not something for everybody.
and I don't judge. I'm probably in the right mood. I'd be like, ah, neat. But instead,
Movie, funny, ha ha ha
I'm
ha.
currently I'm barely functioning. My brain feels like it's in a deep fryer, and now I'm
Which
seeing
sounds like an ouch, which means I can get back to the episode, right?
shit. A deep fried Oreo sounds hella great. You ever
Dude, deep fried pickles or cheese curds
cheese curds?
sound fantastic.
The cheese curds are. I'm not one for pickles really. Well, I think I'm growing to like them, but currently, you ask me between the two, cheese curds, no doubt. Fried cheese is the bomb. Like,
That wasn't an either or question. That was like my suggestions. Those two things are fantastic.
oh, I understood that, but I'm saying between the two, I say,
Well, like I totally get what you're saying. Not everyone is a pickle person, and I appreciate you for being honest about that. However, I am definitely a pickle person. Not a sweet pickle person though. Like sweet gherkins are okay every once in a while, but I definitely prefer my dill pickles.
yeah, I get it. I've had wait, that just reminded me. There's a state where a pickle has to bounce to be a legal pickle.
What?
Is it where a pickle has to bounce to be a legal pickle? Connecticut.
Leave it to New England to have the weirdest laws on the planet.
Or at least it's a myth that that's a thing, but you know what? I don't care if supposedly there's no actual law. If everyone believes that it's true, it's true. And also,
Kind of like common knowledge.
and also, let's be honest. It's not like Connecticut has much else going for it.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah, it's like
That's kind of like everybody's thing about blood being blue when it's inside your veins when it's really not.
yeah, it's like
Like we were all taught that in school.
yeah, and it's so that's why people think, of course, that's the way it is.
Like it is specifically written in the textbooks that way.
I get
It's like, no, guy, it doesn't have blue qualities. It's not blue. Even if your veins look blue, the blood itself is not blue. There's always oxygen in your blood. You never have unoxygenated blood. If you do, you're dead.
I know what you're talking about. I like to take the oxygen out of my blood.
You know your body does that naturally, right?
Yeah, but I like to beat my body to the punch.
You're ridiculous. Anyway,
You just now figured that out.
I didn't say it was a bad thing.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying, how did it take you this long to figure out that part?
No. I just now feel comfortable enough to say it out loud.
Ah. Well, I'm glad you feel comfortable around me.
Yeah.
You are my friend after all.
Now I'm gonna bulldoze this conversation and I'm gonna go through all the fucking descriptions because we're 2 hours in and have barely made it anywhere.
We're making amazing progress. I don't know what you mean.
Oh yeah, totally. Ouch. Major Bedhead has hurt his foot by slipping on a banana peel. Summarizes what happened at the Clowntown Hospital and gets a wheelchair to sit in. At Clowndergarten, the little clowns play pin the tail on the bunny, play ball, have a snack, have Lunette read a story, and play hot and cold as they depart. Big Blowhard. Lunette and Molly are on their boat they made known as the Big Comfy Ship, and they are pretending to look for treasure. At Clowndergarten, the clowns play with bubbles, and then a huge windstorm comes known as the Big Blowhard, hits Clowntown, and everyone goes into Granny's house for shelter from the storm. I'm sorry, Granny's house is big enough to fit a whole fucking town.
Granny Garbanzo be making those big beans.
Fuck yeah, she does. Shh, shh, shh. Quiet.
I thought you were shushing me
hate
for my because of you could hear me munching my apple.
No, I don't even care about that. I'm just like, how do I read this? You know what? It's just gonna be a sound now.
That's
Like
the
it's just gonna be a
only.
little sing-song tune.
Yeah.
Are
You
you
know,
okay? Do you need a minute? Are you going to live? Is your COPD getting worse?
let's see. No. No. Maybe I ate it.
You ate your COPD.
Yes.
Okay.
I answered your questions. Am I okay? No. Am I gonna live? Probably not. Third question, maybe.
I forgot what the third question was. I think it was, do you need a minute? Lynette learns to use inside and outside voices. At Clowndergarten, the clowns play the opposite game, pretend to have a baby in their hands to use quiet and loud. Play follow the leader, dance, color, and have Lunette read a story. Freeze, please. Molly is in a wiggly mood and learns to stay put. At Clowndergarten, the clowns play the freeze game. Listen nicely to Lunette reading a story and have a puppet show. Clown in the round. Everyone is in a topsy-turvy mood as things are upside down. At Clowndergarten, Lunette and the clowns play with the clock rug parachute, play the beehive game, play dress up, do the clock rug stretch, and watch a puppet show. Molly's belly button. Molly's belly button is dangling down. At Clowndergarten, the clowns play head, shoulders, knees, and toes, play with the clock rug parachute, play with hula hoops, and have a parade with costumes. I'm sorry. Her belly button is dangling down. Does that mean it's made out of like a button?
And hopefully that or the umbilical cord has returned.
How do you... You know what? Never mind.
It's clown land, motherfucker.
Oh my god, there's this cursed thing. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but there are crocheted or knitted dolls that you can buy, and they're a pregnant woman, and you can take the little crocheted or knitted baby out of the woman's belly, which flattens it down, and then you can unhook the umbilical cord because it's just a piece of the knitted material around a button. Like, it's so fucked up.
What do you mean? It's perfect for my child since I demand to become a doctor.
I mean, yeah, if they're...
You're gonna learn to give birth. I
capable of
don't care what you want to
understanding.
do. Learn to
I mean,
properly
if they're
give birth.
capable of understanding, that's cool, but I wouldn't give that to my 6-year-old.
Nah,
You know what I mean?
my kid's gonna learn from age 2.
Oh god. Good luck, Gremlin, good luck.
I'm gonna be the nightmare parent. Man, that's bullshit. Can you imagine me trying to be that type of parent?
Yeah, and then I could also imagine your hypothetical child in this case coming to internet mom to be like, why is he like this? And I'd just be like, I don't know why he's like that, but let me help you have a healthy understanding of what's happening.
Wait a second, you're my wife in this situation?
No, I'm friendly internet mom. I am not your particular wife.
Okay. I was confused. I was like, I thought you were happily married.
I am happily married. I am friendly internet mom, nothing more, nothing less.
Alright, supposedly according to the place where I've been deemed a family member, I am the weird uncle.
Yeah, the weird uncle.
Just the weird uncle that appears and is like, I'm gonna teach you the ins and outs of magical tax evasion and how to commit a clown robbery.
The answer is stick him up with a squirt gun. The surprise is that you have to be like the Joker, and your flower has to have poisonous gas in it.
Nah, that's small time. So first, you get a Hot Wheels car, and
Okay.
then you get 100 clowns.
Okay.
And then when it's time to do the robbery, you throw the Hot Wheel down onto the ground, and you make sure it's one of those fancy ones that have opening doors.
Mm-hmm.
You flip the door open, throw it down onto the ground, and 100 clowns will charge out of the Hot Wheel car.
Christ, that is one hell of a clown car.
Yeah, and then you rob everyone because they never suspected a thing.
Just perfect. Lunette pretends to be a cat. At Clowndergarten, the clowns play kitty cat.
What a great ending.
Mm-hmm. What a final episode to have. Home media. Time Life Video was the main home media distributor for the Big Comfy Couch, releasing the series under Time Life Video's children's label, Time Life Kids. VHS releases were also released on May 10th, 2000 by Gold Hill Video. Interesting.
You know, with the headcanon that were like speakers at clown college, I like to imagine all of these things, these tangents and stuff, have all been happening, and it's just like
In front of people that aren't listening or are just taking notes.
it's like somehow we are some of the best clowns because of our madness.
The Big Comfy Couch has 5 DVDs featuring Ramona Gilmore Darling.
I
The
thought,
DVDs and VHS tapes that
Yeah.
feature Allison Court are now out of print, but can be found on certain websites such as Amazon.com.
I was gonna say,
On July 30th, 2013, TGG Direct released the first 2 seasons on DVD in Region 1 for the very first time. Seasons 3 through 7 were released on August 6, 2013. Each set comes with a bonus disc featuring a premiere episode of the following season. The Season 7 set, however, has a bonus disc of the premiere episode of the first season. So it just loops.
yeah, it's something I noticed, by the way. It sounded like when you said has 5 DVDs, it sounded like you said 5 deities.
Yes.
Drinking Ramona Gilmore Darling, and I'm like, I'm sorry, she's a god? She's a god in that world?
No, the deities feature her. They don't.
What would it mean to be featured have 5 deities featuring someone? Like, what would it mean if you were the featured individual?
Is that like their main disciple?
That already, there's so many fucking questions. It just keeps happening. When I'm eating an apple, one of the seeds are sprouting. Like, the seeds are sprouting. And so that, and it just like the terrible, like, dirt and, cyanide taste just really become amplified.
It's not cyanide, friend. It's arsenic.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it tastes terrible.
And it is so minute that it will never kill you.
Yeah, but it tastes terrible when it starts sprouting.
That's true. I mean,
Yeah.
I wouldn't know, but I guess it's true.
I know, because the fact that I
back to our
eat
deity conversation.
I take out the seeds, but I eat the core. I eat the entirety of the apple. There's seeds and a stem
Not
left
eat
when
the
I'm done.
core, Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't eat the core. Throughout the years, several merchandise has been sold. That sounds so weird to me. Several merchandise has been sold. Sounds so weird. Under the show's banner, such as videotapes, DVDs, hear me this time, DVDs, books, dolls, toys, and puzzles. Album releases. Several albums of the original songs were written by J.P. Houston and performed by the cast were released on August 9th, 2005 by Time Life, as well as Naxos Music. I assume I'm saying that correctly. I have no idea. In 2015 and 2016, Radical Sheep, in association with Sticky Brain Studios, released some apps based on the series. Just Ask Molly, released April 1st, 2015. This app allows the player to ask Molly any question, and she can communicate to the player via her thought bubbles. I would like to point out that it having an April 1st release date makes it seem like it's a joke, and it's fucking fantastic.
Also, apparently Alison Court is still doing stuff.
Do what now?
Sorry, I was curious. Clicked on something.
Oh,
not-
the original Lunette.
Yeah. It took me to a People article.
Oh,
Oh,
I did
here's
not
the
mean
doll.
to sneeze in your ear.
Apparently in May 26th of last year, someone brought her one of those Lunette dolls for her to sign, and it still
And
talks.
it still talks 25 years later.
And I'll probably watch that later. I bet that'll be a very nice thing. But also, I was scrolling through it, and I just got hit with surprise Big Bird.
Yeah, surprise, Big Bird. I saw
I'm
that.
like, surprise Big Bird. Fuzzy Wuzzy Fun, released April 1st, 2015 as well. This app features the Dust Bunnies, Fuzzy and Wuzzy playing hide and seek. The objective for the player is to help them find each other by navigating through paths. Clock-Rug Time.
Clock-Rug Time, released May 18th, 2015. This app features Lunette and her Clock-Rug stretch routine. Lunette can set the time for the player in both analog and digital. This app can also be used as an alarm clock. The app can also display the weather and temperature based on location.
Molly's Big Day, released May 7th, 2016. This app focuses on Molly and her big first day in the Clowner Garden with the use of activities for the player.
This hour has 22 minutes.
Which
On the October 18th, 2016 episode of This Hour Has 22 Minutes, in a segment discussing the 2016 clown sightings, Lunette made an appearance as the show's clown correspondent. This marked the character's first television appearance in a decade since the show's finale in 2006, and the first time Alison Court had portrayed Lunette on TV since her departure in 2002.
let's see,
We're on tours if you wanted to go there, but I was waiting for you to have commentary.
sorry, I started looking into the clown sightings.
Oh, yeah.
It was around the world. But also, this hour has 22 minutes. Either yes, every hour does, or if you're telling me that this hour only has 22 minutes, what the hell did you do to the time gods?
Yeah. Apparently it's a Canadian television comedy that airs on CBC television. So it's obviously Canadian. Launched in 1993 during Canada's 35th general election, the show focuses on Canadian politics with a combination of news, parody, sketch comedy, and satirical editorials. So it's basically Saturday Night Live, but Canadian.
Or Mad TV.
Yeah, but Canadian.
Yeah. Mad TV was good.
Those are the only ones I can think of that it would be. So that makes more sense.
Tours!
Couch has had a few live shows at Londonderry Mall in Edmonton, Alberta, and sometimes in Calgary, and rarely in Regina, Saskatchewan. I only know how to pronounce that because of Deadpool.
Oh, wanna know what it is for me? Forget About It! The show. The show Forget About It, which is great.
I have never watched that show.
Okay, that's one of the things, the Saturday that we hang out, talk shop, I'm showing you one of the episodes, because they're all free on YouTube.
Okay.
And they're pretty good.
Apparently there was a tour through southwestern Ontario in 2001.
Good for that. And
Lunette and Molly live theatrical tour.
In
2005,
2005,
a
a
live theatrical production entitled
of
Molly's
Full Moon
Festival
Tour in Canada.
The show
There
included
include
Lynette,
Lunette,
Molly,
Molly,
Granny
Granny
Garbanzo,
Garbanzo,
Major
Major
Bedhead, and
Bedhead, and
others.
others.
The show was
The show was
produced by
produced by
Koba
Koba
Entertainment
Entertainment,
and presented
presented
by
by
Paquin
Paquin
Entertainment Group.
Entertainment Group.
The production
Production
starred
started
a variety of
Canadian
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 actors such as
actors.
Lord
Let's see.
Andrew Nolan,
Muslim,
Daniel J.
Neil J.
Craig,
Craig,
Alexander
Sandra
Herzog, Don Johnson, and
Johnson, and
others.
others. We had to end this segment with the gag.
Okay.
I mean,
I
it
was
just
dying a little bit there because my brain stuttered when you started talking.
you forgot about the gag.
I didn't forget about it. I was just like, yeah, we're not doing the gag. Cool. And then I was like, oh shit, he's doing the gag. Fuck.
I had to hit you with it in the last second.
Okay.
It's like if we were doing this in a school, that would have been the equivalent of like you reading off this last part and me just sneaking up with a steel chair and being like, "Surprise, nerd!"
So what are we looking at next?
Next in line on my thing is Treehouse TV, or we can do Labyrinth.
Well, Treehouse TV is also next on mine, so if we wanted to do that, we can.
Yeah, that's the order we've mainly been going on, and we're going in order, so it's like
Of our tabs, yeah.
yeah, it's just easier to keep track of that way.
Yeah, it is.
All right, so the gag won't be here because of the fact that it was a clown gag, and we aren't in clown land anymore.
No more clown college routine. God damn it.
I mean, maybe should we have like redeems for people to have us bring back bits during this?
Maybe. Anyway, I guess they
I think-
changed their logo and used this logo since April of 2013.
Yeah.
What was their old logo?
Well, the first one was pretty cool.
Oh, that is definitely a 90s TV show logo.
Yeah, and then there was the one that looked like street art, and then the modern one.
I'm
I like
confused as to what you think looks like street art, friend.
the middle one, the one that says previous logo used until 2013.
Oh, I didn't even notice that much of a difference between the one that was used until 2013 to the new one.
It's more
Like all they did was added some shading to make it look more
shading,
popped out. That's
texture,
it.
and stuff. This one,
Yeah.
due to the fact that it doesn't have that stuff, it looks it's like more squeezed together. Feels more blocky and stuff. Feels a lot more
does
like
look more like
what you'd see on the
graffiti.
side. Yeah, that's what I mean by
Yeah.
street art. And then the first one,
Yeah,
the
it
original,
took me a second to realize that's what you were talking about. The first one looks awful.
I prefer it to the other ones. I just don't like logos to look too plain, if that makes sense.
I mean, yeah and no.
I
Plain readability is good for marketing because you can easily get somebody to be like, "Oh yeah, I've seen your logo somewhere," versus having way too much going on and nobody knowing what. The
yeah,
hell
you
your
know
logo
what? This one does have a bit too much, but I feel like this one, the one used until 2013, is the better between the modern one and the graffiti one. I feel the graffiti one's just better in terms of like it. It just feels like the modern one feels like I'd see that and forget it. You know.
Yeah, I agree. The one that was used until 2013 is better, but
Yeah, it's like it has like a bit of personality in it.
mm-hmm. Are we ready to start reading this thing?
Absolutely. I'll start.
Okay.
Treehouse TV, commonly known as Treehouse, is a Canadian English language
Discretionary specialty channel that
special-
launched on November 1st of 1997.
As the first full-day preschool-orientated channel in Canada, it is owned by YTV Canada Inc., a subsidiary of Chorus Entertainment, and was named after sister network YTV's former programming block, The Treehouse. When Treehouse TV first launched, it aired daily from 6 a.m. to 3 a.m. before switching to a 24-hour schedule sometime before 2003.
Hold on. When it first launched, it aired daily from 6 a.m. to 3 a.m. They just went, this 3-hour block, we're not doing it.
Yes.
Until 2003. So, what, 6 years after it started? Or 9 years? 9 years. 9 years after it started.
Yeah. With a bit of brevity, could have been 8 years because of the fact that it was sometime before 2003.
Fair. Anyway, carry on.
In addition to producing its own original series, the channel carries third-party preschool programs from various international markets. Much like YTV, the majority of Treehouse's acquired content came from Nickelodeon through its Nick Jr. branded preschool brand until 2025, when its right to broadcast Nickelodeon programming expired. It also airs shows from Sesame Workshop and PBS Kids.
Hold on, because you sound a lot like you're trying to be a SpongeBob narrator or Plankton being weird.
I'll
And it's
get
just
you,
cracking me up.
crabs.
Like your narrator voice very quickly turned into the what's the wording they use? Meanwhile,
Meanwhile,
back at the Krusty Krab.
back at Barnacle Boy, Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy.
Exactly that. That is exactly what I was thinking of. Thank you.
Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy facing the dirty bubble.
Anyway, would you like to get back to the last
You're thinking about the
sentence in your
fish
section?
announcer.
I am thinking about the fish newsman.
Yeah, my announcer voice fluctuates between that and the announcer for Smash Bros.
Yeah.
Dark
Anyway,
Pit.
you have a line that says as of 2011. So
As
if
of
you would like to-
2011, Treehouse TV was available to over 7.5 million homes across Canada. I feel like I'm dying.
Would you like me to take over reading for a little bit?
No.
Okay.
I just wanted you to know that I'm dying.
Oh, okay.
So you can't do anything about it.
Treehouse Block on YTV
Me.
from 1994 to 1998.
That's right, motherfucker. In 1994, YTV introduced daily programming blocks for preschool children called The Treehouse. The Treehouse, in lieu of commercial breaks between programs on the block, featured segments hosted by 3 program jockeys, PJs, named PJ Katie, PJ Krista, and PJ Todd, who made crafts, played games, and held contests from a Treehouse themed set. I have a mouth full of saliva.
Sphinxter! Hi!
Sphinx!
We're doing good. We are really bad at staying on topic, so we are actually reading through wiki pages. And we are
Eventually,
like we're just doing a bunch of different kids programs right now.
If you have
Another one that we have on the list is the Labyrinth.
If you have any,
We've already done the Big Comfy Couch, Hip Hop Harry, the Banana Splits, I believe we went through an entire list of other things too, but I can't remember.
How could
all
you
of them.
forget David the Gnome?
I did forget David the Gnome. David the Gnome is scarring.
You can never. David the Gnome is
yeah.
our origin point. Don't you? It's David the Gnome and that Snoop Dogg thing.
Yeah. We went over the children's show that Snoop Dogg started
Doggyland.
because he didn't like kids programs for his grandchildren, so he
That
decided that he was going to make his own. Anyway,
yeah, you cannot forget
so
the
here we
our
are.
our origin points, which is
If you have
David
any
the Gnome
suggestions,
and Doggyland. Those two are our origins.
yeah, if you have any suggestions for like kids shows from back from the 80s, earlier, just anything, please feel free to send suggestions. We love them. And we usually add them to the list.
I
On
hold the
this list,
master
we have
list.
Inspector Gadget from 1983, which
Here,
is the animated series.
here
We
on
also
my
have the
screen.
Den. We have Fun and Fancy Free, which is a 1940s Mickey Mouse program. So, I mean, feel
Ooh,
free
Fraggle
to add
Rock's a
to the list.
decent suggestion. Adding that now. Fraggle Rock.
Yeah, so Gremlin is the holder of the wiki tabs, and I just get a few of them when we start up stream, and then we just talk about them for hours on end. And sometimes, and I mean most of the time, we really don't do sometimes. We do most of the time derail it and have conversations about random stuff. And it's just great.
Little Lulu has been added. Investigating. Yes, I watched a few of these episodes.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know either of those shows, so
I do. How is it that you're older than me, yet I know the older material?
um because one of us was raised on Scooby-Doo and the other one was raised with lots of programs.
No, I saw something recently of about Johnny Bravo. What that is?
I have seen Johnny Bravo. I used to watch it as a kid.
So there was a question someone presented of like, how would Johnny Bravo react to like trans women? And and just the thought of like trying to explain it, and the initial thing is Johnny Bravo is confused, but you mentioned women, and so he's interested, and so you just start trying to talk about chromosomes, and he's like, I have no clue what that is, but I'm not interested. Tell me about the women part, and just eventually it's evolving. I'll find the original thing and send it to you. But
That sounds perfect.
but basically, he's like you have to eventually realize you have to break it down in the simplest terms, and it's like
When you tell Johnny Bravo you used to be a man, he's immediately like, no thanks.
No. The thought is Johnny Bravo's mind would eventually just come to the conclusion because the fact that you had to simplify it more and more of basically trans women. If trans women are women, then there's more women. He would be like, more women? Sounds great. Let's do that. And would walk off happily. Like, as far as he's concerned, he probably wouldn't give a fuck that you used to be a man. He's like, but you're a woman now. Yes? Great. Because you gotta remember, that man has, like, lukewarm IQ at best.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
He is peak himbo behavior.
Considering his main thing is like, you're a woman? Cool. Do you like the way I look? Cool. Dance with me. That's it. That's his whole personality.
Yeah, and you gotta remember something.
And it's only the one dance, which is a very weird dance.
The monkey.
Yeah. Yeah.
But also, a thing that we have to remember, Bravo has game.
True. I won't argue that.
Not only is it that over half the time, the more like high class ladies, like the president's daughter, fall for him initially because of his boorish, brazen behavior. and
Yeah.
ego. But in canon, the creator has said off screen, Bravo does have success. They just don't show it because it's not funny. So
Fair.
canonically, off screen, when it's not like having to show him getting his ass kicked because it's funny, he's canonically like getting it.
That's true. So fun fact, Butch Hartman said that he was given a layout. He was told that he had to create a scene. He had to animate a scene where Johnny had something fall on him and he fell down the stairs and through his entire house. And so he had to have a floor plan given to him because the house had a floor plan. So he said that he would never have a cartoon house with a floor plan ever again. And so when he did The Fairly Odd Parents, that's why the floor plan of the house changes so much from episode to episode, is because he didn't want to have to do that.
Yeah, I get that. I'll always remember, by the way, my favorite gag of Johnny Bravo, which came from his crossover with Scooby Doo.
Oh God, which episode was that?
I don't remember, but what
I don't remember
happened?
the crossover.
He collided with Velma, and so it's the old thing. My glasses, my glasses! I can't see without my glasses. It pans to Johnny, his bicep covering his face. My glasses, my glasses! I can't be seen without my glasses.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, didn't they switch at that point? Like he picked up hers and she picked up
Yeah,
his,
and then
she
he's-
couldn't because it was too dark.
he blinked, noticed the difference, swapped the glasses, and like got in her face about it. Like, don't touch my glasses.
And then he realizes she's a woman.
I don't remember, but it's like,
No idea. I was just making a joke.
bro, like he probably was interested in Velma, but just the fact that happens, like he's just obsessed with his look. He's so dumb in the most lovable way.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like Crunk. I'm like, this man has
Oh my God, Kronk. Kronk is fantastic. Kronk is an amazing man. He's just dumb.
It's him and Johnny are like on very similar wavelengths,
True.
and they're
The
both
difference is that Johnny can't do feminine tasks. Like he can't cook.
And I don't think it's not the thing of like he doesn't like want to try. I think the thing of like his attention span is so shit. He can't focus long enough to cook.
Yeah, I agree. So it literally boils down to Kronk is the feminine version of Johnny Bravo. Like without full on gender bending, Kronk is the more feminine version of Johnny.
Yes, absolutely. It is.
Hey man, don't die. We're in the middle of something here.
Oh yeah, I apparently my ma is using the guest bedroom. That's it, like where my computer is like right against the wall of. So I need to speak a bit quieter, softer.
Oops.
I didn't realize that she had decided to take my advice and sleep in that room while my dad is sick.
Oh,
So
I mean, great advice. Just
yeah, it's just to see if I didn't quite realize that she was doing that.
follow through was at the wrong time.
I would have been quieter sooner, but you know, I was like, I had no clue. And
Whoopsies.
I just see the text, can you talk quieter? I'm in the guest room because dad is sick, and I'm like, oh no.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
I made an oopsie whoopsie.
I'm sorry, I messed up today. Anyway, did we want to get back to the
Before we get back to this, I want us to make a list of himbos that we absolutely love.
Oh God.
Like, it could even be like villains who are just like, they're dumb, but they mean well, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know that there's examples, I just can't remember any currently. But, like, the three superheroes who live together in Dexter's laboratory.
Oh God, it's been a while since I've seen anything about
Yep.
Dexter's Lab, so I
But
don't
you
remember
know
that.
what you... Okay, let me pull up.
I vaguely remember it, but I don't know exactly what it is.
Live...
Also, Sphinx pointing out shows. Yeah, Mojo Jojo was wronged on so many levels, and then he was just like, "Yep, I'm a villain now." On the same note,
The Justice Friends. Look at my screen.
hold on. Oh, what's his name? Bumpkin? I
Fuzzy
think from the
Lumpkin.
Powerpuff Girls. Yeah, Fuzzy Lumpkin.
Yeah, he's a good one.
He's a good one. He literally just wanted everybody to be quiet. He didn't want the city noise, and then he went mad because of it.
Yeah, and Billy, I think it is, from the Gang Green Gang.
Yeah.
He just thinks he's hanging out with his friends. He's like
Isn't there an episode where like Buttercup dates one of them or something?
Yes, the eldest,
Yeah.
the leader. Which, fun fact,
Since I don't remember his name.
that guy, the leader of the Gang Green Gang,
Uh-huh.
while the singer for the Gorillas was in jail in their lore, he took over.
Nice.
So yeah, you could notice it in some of the animated stuff around that time. And the only reason why they didn't have the guy in, like, the voice actor saying in this thing, was because the fact they looked at the price and they're like, we can't afford that.
Nice.
But yeah,
One of my
this
favorite things that like it's an Easter egg in the Powerpuff Girls is the Halen brothers van.
the what? Okay, you look at my
So
screen and I'll look at yours.
I am looking at your screen. Also,
You remember them now?
looking at mine won't do anything. It looks vaguely familiar, but I'm not like I know what you're saying because I've seen them on the show. I just can't remember anything
Major
about them.
Glory, the Hunk, I think his name is, and then like something Van Halen.
Yep. But yeah, so in I think the first episode of the Powerpuff Girls, there is a reference to the Halen brothers van because there's like a car crash or something going on. But I thought it was funny that they mentioned Van Halen by making it a joke.
Oh, did you hear about the reboot?
No. Like
Oh,
I
yeah.
knew that there was one, but I haven't heard anything about it.
So damn. Yeah, Eddie Van Halen did get a full thing in the fact this guy's name was just Van Halen.
No, it was Valhallen.
So yeah, Val Halen.
But no, so I think it's the first episode. The one of the shots is like the pan over of the incident, and the announcer goes, and there's the Halen brothers van. Like it is straight up just it's a quick little snippet and it's nothing major, but it's hilarious to me that it's like just a quick little shout out to it. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it on YouTube.
Yeah, if you can, I'll pull up your thing. This Sphinx is, to an extent, what you can expect in general with the rabbit hole.
Yeah, for sure.
We
get
do
sidetracked so easy.
Yeah, two people with ADHD who are feeding off each other's energy. One of them, me, a deranged lunatic, and the other one, the internet mom.
I like how I erased the word Powerpuff Girls. Hold on. Let me see if I can actually get it to play. Hey, we're getting an ad, and I can't really do much with that. So enjoy the crap going on here. We're getting a Barbie ad, but I muted it. So
Barbie time.
um
Oh God.
this episode.
Oh God, this episode.
Also, Miss Bellum is great.
Oh yeah. You know which villain I really did love the most, I think, in this show? Him.
Oh my god, yes.
Him is a presence.
Yeah. Also, I love that I paused right here. We're looking up from the mayor's perspective. This is what he sees of Miss Bellum every day.
You were just realizing we might have ADHD. Also, if that's the mayor's
Seriously,
view,
Andrew.
if that's the mayor's view of Miss Bellum, I would hire her as my secretary if that was my view. It'd be like, damn, what a great view.
Canonically the size of the girls, which is they're like toddler sized.
That man has dwarfism, but by God, did he make the most out of that life. He became mayor
But
and
yeah, I swear to God, there is a section of the episode where they legitimately are panning over a view of the city and the Halen brothers van is crashed. And I can't remember which episode it's in.
Oh, are we going through every single episode of Powerpuff Girls now?
Maybe.
That'll be one hell of a rabbit hole and and a nightmare for copyright.
Why can I not figure out how to... Jesus. Don't mind me just having issues here.
I could imagine we could entertain ourselves doing this for a whole day, a whole like day of Thursday. But it's this thing of like neither of us would, our voices would not survive.
Oh, it's the fucking movie. That's why. It's not the show, it's the movie.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
I'm still hacking up phlegm.
I love that Daily Motion has become my go-to spot for finding shit like this. Thank you for retrieving an ad, though. Oh, here we go.
I
we're
do
just
love
gonna-
Daily Motion, especially for like. There's sometimes the movies you just can't get anywhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Like, listen, I'm one to be willing to pay and cough up dough for movies and shows, but it's like it's got to be within a reason, you know, and the service has to be actually good.
Yeah.
I'm more willing to pay
Okay.
like.
So it should be relatively close to here. Assuming I haven't passed it, but I love that the mayor is just eating a pickle.
That was the closest that we ever got to Miss Bellum's face.
No, the closest we ever got was the time that him pretended to be Miss Bellum.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Because the hair moved out of the way and you thought you were going to finally see her face, and it turned out it was just him.
And it's like, damn it, him.
Here we go. Here we go. First off, is that a reference to the Daily Planet from Superman?
Probably.
That big old globe that just rolled through. Okay, I need this to just.
Who gave the Powerpuff Girls drugs?
Hold up.
He looks more superimposed like during the like I think it was like the Cartoon Network like town or whatever, you know?
Freaky bug-eyed weirdo girls broke everything. This is the fucking title of the article.
This must have been their first day out.
Must have been. I love that Mojo Jojo's just having a fucking laughing fit right here.
He's just living his life.
Maybe I passed it. Maybe not. Like, I don't want to play too much of it and have it be like messed up on stream, but here we go. I can't believe this is an hour and a half movie.
This looks like a great movie.
I think that was it. I think that little tidbit right there was it.
Yeah, that is. That's Van Halen.
Yeah. The Halen Brothers van. Like, they specifically say that in the interview, but I can't remember.
You can tell
where.
it's Eddie Van Halen by the character.
Yeah.
You gotta love the love of for Eddie Van Halen back then.
But yeah, it's literally the Halen Brothers van. And I don't know if they cut back to it at some point in like the next couple of seconds and it like says it, but I swear to God it says it at some point.
I do love the fact that this establishes like the early days of the Powerpuff Girls, because naturally it would be a very rocky time.
Oh yeah, I mean, imagine trying to raise children, especially 3 of them at the same time, and they're all the same age. So imagine having triplets that you have to raise and then explain to them that they can't do normal kid stuff because normal kid stuff ruins the entirety of the town.
Yeah, and like the first time people are seeing them, because they appeared at that age. So
Yeah. They weren't babies when they were born. They were literally created at this little like kindergarten age, which is 5 years old.
yeah, sure they're smart, but like they were hyperactive and stuff, and it's like naturally first time that they're probably early on they're probably gonna be smashed into like parts of the town, and when they smash into the town, um, it's gonna cause problems,
Yeah.
and everyone's gonna be like,
And
What the
watching
fuck
that
is
movie
that?"
as a child, because that movie came out in the early 2000s, I watched it as a child, and my brain, I don't think at that point had caught up to the idea that they were learning the consequences of their actions. It just started as oh, this sucks. This is bad.
Yeah.
But like as an adult watching it, it's literally the consequences of their actions.
I would say I love. I'm fine with consequences of their actions type stuff, but I cannot stand media where it's like it heavily focuses. You know, like address
Oh yeah, for sure.
like the fact that I quickly will go from, yes, tear this person a new one, to like, especially if it's some of the main characters, just that inner thing of like when you're like watching a train wreck, but it's not like a interesting train wreck. It's more just a emotional train wreck
Yeah.
of just I need to get out of here. This is a bad time.
Hmm.
Like comedy movies where it's a lot of like, oh, character X that we're following did a bunch of dumb stuff and now is like the
Thanks for the lurks. Thanks. I don't currently have my commands set up, so thank you for the lurk. Appreciate
I
it.
ate the command.
He ate it. That's for sure. He ate it.
I'm hungry.
Oh goodness.
I am a rude dude.
I love that. Thank you so much for
That
showing me
that is
that.
a
That's
good
great.
one. How rude!
Which now immediately makes me think of Full House.
You got it, dude.
Oh God.
God,
Which
I got
I would
I
say
got wound
dates
up
me,
again. I
but I
gotta
am not
quiet
that
down.
old.
I gotta quiet down again.
Oh, Gremlin, quit getting loud, bro.
I'm trying, but it's so hard.
Excitement. The excitement is real.
Yeah.
Um, I'm gonna have to go through and make a bunch of different commands. Like words are hard and stuff like that. Cut it out is great.
Have
Um,
mercy.
that's true. That one was real good. Oh God. Um, I love that we got distracted and went all the way to Powerpuff Girls and we still haven't finished Treehouse.
Yeah, but instead we're talking about Full House. So it is a
Right.
house. We're
And
on a
Full House
house.
to a different house.
There's a different one. And we never answered the question of himbos.
Oh my God, I'm dying. Oh God.
Himbos are a great thing.
Oh, jeez. I'm gonna have to Google what that means because my brain is too old for that shit.
You forgot what a himbo is?
I have no idea what it is.
Remember
I
we were
don't think I've
saying
ever known what it is.
I don't really like know the definition, but I know it's like kind of like a basically the male version of a bimbo, of like
Mm,
they're more looks and maybe personality than
mm,
they're and they have like room temperature IQ at best. Of like they're
gotcha.
very nice, like they're good meaning people. They're very like cheerful, but real dumb.
Mm. Oh, good Lord. That's a whole rabbit hole on its own. Like that is straight up the rabbit hole of teenager TV from the 80s and 90s.
Do you want me to add those to the list?
Do you want to?
I'm fine with
Our
it, but
list is very large as it is,
we're
friend.
never. This list is gonna be added to
You know
endlessly.
what? Add it to the list because we need the content. Content is great.
Full
And by
House,
content, I mean
American
my brain
television
needs to
sitcom.
babble. Step by Step, also American television sitcom. Family Matters
Yeah.
is the same thing. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is also the
I
same
know
thing.
these
Oh,
shows. I grew up with them.
you did not.
I watched so much Full
Those
House.
shows were over before you even breathed your first breath.
Yeah, I watched a lot of rerun channels.
So did I, but that doesn't mean that you know what? Never mind.
I can grow
We're
up
not getting
with.
into this because I grew up on Tom and Jerry and other boomerang shows like The Perils of Penelope Pit Stop and Wacky Races.
Oh,
So,
wacky rate. Okay, that has to be added.
The Perils of Penelope Pit Stop should be added as well.
Yes, absolutely. Let's just get fresh.
I'm so glad you're enjoying yourself, Sphinx. You came out of lurk for different things. I love it.
You're going to go to sleep, but you realized peril
Your lurk turned into an ADHD overload. We just didn't added you to the chaos.
of Penelope. Okay, how do you spell it?
PEN
No,
EL
the no, not Penelope Pitstop. I remember her, but I can't remember how do you spell perils.
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 Yep. Of Penelope Pit Stop.
Hey, pit
I love
stop.
that you couldn't remember that one.
Yeah, well, Penelope Pitstop is easy to remember. Oh yeah, and you look that up.
Especially since she was pretty, but she was just dumb.
Yeah, she's a bimbo.
Yeah, for sure. Sphinx, honestly, if you like hyper focuses like this, we do this every Thursday now.
Yeah.
So, well, almost every Thursday. excluding last Thursday because he was sick and I had a funeral. But
Yeah. I was dying of sickness and had barely the energy to consume what things. Now I'm getting my strength back up, and you can still hear my voice gets a bit rough, but yeah.
and the coughing is great. We're doing great over here.
Yeah.
Me and my family just got over a sinus infection, so we also feel the pain.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm feeling well enough that this is my first stream back from the sickness. And
Yeah.
what a way to return immediately all my energy just being devoured.
All right, Gremlin, where is our hyper focus going now? Like, are we back to Treehouse TV or are we still talking about other shows?
There's an option here. We can get to Treehouse TV, or
Or
we can try to make a list of himbos.
oh god, mm,
We already
why
have
don't we do the ADHD thing where we start on Treehouse TV and then just blurt out the himbos as we go?
because we already have Fuzzy Lumpkin. We have Johnny Bravo, Crunk, and Bobby from the Gang
Billy.
Green Gang. Billy from the Gang Green Gang. We have
Yeah.
those four already.
Mhm.
Fred, maybe. It depends on which version of him you have, you know? Like, you got the versions that are a real smart guy. And then you got the ones who he's a leader, but you know?
Mhm.
Like it so it's like very specific incarnations of Freddy from
Mm.
Scooby Doo fit into Himbo, I think. But it's like
Yeah.
even then it's like a loose Himbo
Like
of
the
like
Mystery Incorporated one.
yeah, he's pretty close to Himbo territory, I'd say. Of like
Like Mystery Incorporated, the TV show, that iteration of Fred from Scooby Doo was so just dumb. Like he wasn't dumb in the sense of traps, but he overcomplicated everything.
yeah, and I think like it's similar to like how Johnny Bravo is no idiot in when it comes to like uh in a weird way he's really smart at interacting with people.
Yeah.
And he
He is
is
a social savant. He's just real bad at everything else.
yeah, and his idiocy at that stuff causes his social savant status to struggle.
Yeah.
And he's also a genius when it comes to taking care of himself. I mean, like that man consumes like no other, and yet he ain't weak by any means.
Like his diet is only bad to people who don't work out, and he has to work out religiously to keep that physique. Not only that, he takes such good care of himself that he's able to do his hair every day.
Yeah, and he can do it.
Like think about it, you don't just wake up that coiffed, okay? It just doesn't happen.
Yeah, that man is he's very smart at very specific things. It's just
Mhm.
anything else, he's a raging idiot. And it's like I'm convinced he would love to like if a lady was like, "Oh, I want a guy who could bake like pies with me." He would try and forget what he was doing within like this like within the first like few seconds of the pie being in the oven.
Like he wouldn't even get to the oven. He would start making the crust and then forget that he was making a crust because he was out of flour. So he had to go to the store to get the flour.
Yeah, then he would just be
He would get
complete.
to the store and then start hitting on women. Like he would forget entirely.
Yeah, or he would be like, "Oh, I need flour," and run into the garden and rip out like the begonias.
Yeah. Yeah.
He
Oh my god. Tailspin, Gargoyles, DuckTales, Chip and Dale, Darkwing Duck, Adventures in Wonderland, the live action show, Reading Rainbow, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, My Little Pony, the original show, and Care Bears. Are you talking about Boy Meets World?
I I'm gonna have to screenshot this and put this in later.
So yes, Boy Meets World needs to be added to that list as well.
Type Boy Meets World, and I'll screenshot this list.
Hold on, I will just send you a message with everything that was just written here.
Alrighty, that works too. And I'll take a screenshot of that. Because the fact that I'm gonna have to start making groups.
Yeah.
But it's fine. I do this for the love of the game.
The game being fucking up my mental state.
Our mental state.
There you go, friends. You have the whole list, and I even added Boy Meets World to the bottom of that.
Alright. Now the for some reason my brain was like, now to frame you for a crime. And I was like, why would I do that? That's a
Because
joke.
we're both mentally unstable.
That's a joke I make with other people.
Again, because we're both mentally unstable. It's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Okay, so back to Treehouse TV.
This feels like we're on
We're
drugs.
having such a terrible time.
I love this so much. I'm so
We are
desperately.
3 hours in and haven't even finished 2 whole wiki pages yet.
I mean, but the bits.
We have finished 1 wiki page.
But the
and
bits.
the top of another.
But
Like quite literally the top section, and that's it.
but the bits have been chef kiss.
This is only our second page today. And we are 3 hours in.
Yeah, but also look at how short this one is.
Oh, fair. This one is real short. So we should be able to get through it, Gremlin, if we just kept reading.
Okay, fine. You started. You start the as the channel part.
Did
Wait.
you read the whole thing on the top?
Oh,
No, I
wait.
think we're on history, bro.
The PJ's co-hosts were a group of stuffed animals. The stand-up puppets called the Fuzz Paws. On Friday, PJ Katie would perform stories with clay animals. These segments eventually spun off the series PJ Katie's Farm.
As a channel from 1997 to the present, in early 1996, it was announced that YTV was looking to move its preschool-oriented programming
Sorry, we're taking a quick
into
detour.
a separate network.
A very quick detour just to look at the insanely short wikis of Katie's Farm and the Fuzzies, the Fuzzpaws.
Are you still streaming to me?
Yes.
Give me 5 seconds because I actually have to get this up on our thing. Oh, my buttons. All of my buttons.
I'll always be. I'll keep a stream going when we're doing this stuff. That way, in case I like run off onto something, you can like quickly pull it up, or if like you lose the list.
Cool. Got you. There you go.
Yeah. Anyway,
We're open.
PJ Katie's Farm is a Canadian-British children's television series featuring a live-action manipulation of clay model magic figures and was hosted, narrated, acted, voiced, and improvised by actress Jennifer Ricotte as PJ Katie. Well,
I just figured you'd read this one because it's real short.
I'm just saying the thing. I'm like, I'm lurking. I'm really lurking now. Have a great stream, and I'm like, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure that you're God for good. I get the feeling we're gonna pull you back. Maybe we'll have some riddles for the Sphinx to answer.
Maybe. Oh goodness. Anyway,
like, how do you get us to stay focused? See, they chatted again already. I win. I knew you couldn't stay away.
Oh man.
The series was originally developed from inter-satellite segment of on
Sorry, my mic is picking up your voice, and that's my bad.
Nah, that's fine. Before becoming its own series in 1995, the show aired on the separate Treehouse TV channel in 1999. The series took place in front of a little barn made from popsicle sticks on top of a long tabletop. The my brain does brain that sometimes extended out to other settings, such as a large crater where eggs from outer space landed. PJ Katie's voiced all the animals. The theme song was sung by Ricot herself. Most episodes were introduced by her yelling, "You're home. You are here for PJ Katie's farm." Uh, Katie.
It's literally just PJ Katie's farm repeated 3 times.
The theme song lyrics. On Katie's farm, imagination's a rule. Dippy the cat, so calm and cool. Demi and Darcy and Ed come along. Delilah the cow, she's everyone's mom. Bryce and the collie barks and runs free. While Blue the horse naps under a tree.
Percival Pig.
Percival Pig, it just squeals all the time. Rose Beaky Hamster whines. Join the gang for adventure and fun. Katie's farm is for everyone.
I love that you sang it. It
Of
makes me
course.
super happy that you just sang it.
Yeah, you're welcome. And also, look, it's you.
Oh, look, it's me.
Yeah, you know why this is you?
Because I'm everyone's mom?
Yes. You're the internet
My new
mom.
name is Delilah.
Delilah, get over
And I
it.
am a cow.
This is one of your many forms.
This is one of my many forms. I'm gonna have to ask Bunny to make me a cow person costume. Or just make my take my PNG and just make me a cow onesie.
Absolutely. Wait, Bunny does modeling stuff like that?
She did my PNG tuber, so yeah.
Do you think I could convince her once I get Gremlin drawn up and stuff to make a PNG tuber of Gremlin?
I'm sure you could.
I'll probably ask her. It'd be nice.
I mean, she might ask to be paid depending on what you need done, but
I'd probably just give her this thing and be like, him just being able to talk and stuff, like open the mouth and stuff, like what you have going on would just be enough for me. Just being like that alone would make me happy.
Well, she would have to transfer it over to whatever she uses to draw it up on the computer because I can't remember what she actually uses. And then she would have to make different faces. So it's open mouth, open eyes, open mouth, closed eyes, closed mouth, open eyes, and closed mouth, closed eyes. So there's 4 different pictures that she would have to make up.
It could just be, we could just have the ones with open eyes, because the fact that, I'll be honest, this isn't a good thing about me. I've gone like streams where I forget to blink for like a couple hours.
But no, so I have mine set up to use V802 to use all 4 of those pictures in unison to make my person talk.
Yeah.
So that's what I use because that's what she suggested, and it works perfectly.
Alrighty.
But yeah, are we back to the actual
Fuzz
Treehouse TV
Paws are a group of 7 puppets which co-hosted the Tree program block on YTV in 1990s. The block was canceled in 1998 in favor of an unhosted block called YTV Junior. The Fuzz Pods got their own television series and market toy line. All the Fuzz Pods live in a fictional palace place called Pawville. The series was canceled.
Are you still on the other one? Or are you back on the Treehouse TV one? Because I am not seeing where you're at.
I'm at the Fuzz Pods. I'm still here where I'm
You're still on
I
PJ Katie's farm.
no,
Good
the
lord.
second one.
Oh,
The fuzz pods is a separate thing.
good lord. All right, carry on.
Don't judge
I was
me.
like,
I'm
I'm not reading what you're reading, so I need to be sure where I'm at here.
Archie is a yellow fuzz pod with green hair. His favorite food, a special dish just made of only made by his mom called deep fried fishy face. He enjoys singing, dancing, and acting, and one day would like to be a quote big star. Boone is a green and yellow
New
fuzz pod.
video killed the radio star.
Boone, the guy
Sorry.
who is a Fallout New Vegas joke there, but my brain doesn't. I feel like we complete Treehouse TV, and I'm
I feel like
still
we're gonna complete Treehouse TV and you're gonna pass out.
my I'm still like not the most energetic because of the fact that like I'm still like it's like at
Also,
the
remember that your mom wants you to be a little bit quiet.
yeah, so it's a problem of like I'm having to get low energy to stay quiet, and if I'm gonna do that, I can't have the big energy that's keeping me up, and as a result, I'm winding down and just feeling like the thing of I haven't streamed in like a week
It's
and
okay.
half.
I think we'll make it to
Oh
4
no,
hours before you wind down all the way.
yeah, we'll make it.
Anyway, continue on with
He
the fuzz paws and Boone.
he has a surfer style personality. He claims to live in a basement apartment, but with no house on top. He has a pet rutabaga named Rodney. Sometime
So he lives in a bunker and not a house. Got it.
wait a second, Rodney. Total total Warhammer fantasy. uh, Fantasy Vin Dairy Lord. Just have to quickly find something.
I was like, we can't see whatever you're looking at, so enjoy your time.
Sorry, here. I'm trying to find something specific.
Hmm. What exactly are you looking for?
There's a specific Total War.
Can you two go play somewhere else? Go away. I do not need your kibble breath in my face. Go away.
No, that's not what I'm looking for.
Apparently, my dog needed the slap pets.
Not quite, but close. Uh,
Play.
there, the guy. He's a Skaven legendary lord in Warhammer 40, Warhammer 3. Who this guy just calls Rodney,
Mm.
and I'm trying to find him. My brain is just zeroed in on this. and been like that. This is the most important thing I can do.
You just can't find a picture or what?
Can't find the picture. Going off of this, hopefully I can find. Not quite what I'm looking for, but it's close. This might be what the guy called Rodney. That or it's another. Or it's a
I
guy.
searched up Warhammer Rodney and I found Rodney Roachbait the gnome.
Oh God, the gnomes.
The
They.
gnomes.
The gnomes.
Oh.
They.
Hold on.
I have you up.
Hold on, let me. Is this what you're talking about?
No, it's
Maybe?
one of the Skaven.
The Ballad of Red-Nosed Rodney, the madcap shaman who stole my heart. Was the first thing that came up that had to do with Warhammer, and I was like, is that it?
I want to hear that now.
No.
I want you to send that to me.
Okay, hold on. Copy link.
You know, I'm just looking at the stuff inspired by what I have looked into on this account, and this is what they're giving me. This is what
Everything's just a clusterfuck. That's the answer. But yeah, so a lot of what I'm seeing is Rodney Roachbait the gnome, and it's freaking great. Like the gnome thing is so good.
All right, well, I'll have to look into. Yeah, Rodney, the nickname this guy gave him. The Skaven guy. The guy who I'm talking about, it goes by Reggie. I'll probably just send you one of his Skaven videos. He's very entertaining. I think you might find it funny. But we need to finish the fuzzies so that then we could just move the fuck on.
The fuzz paws, yeah, we do.
I need to complete this. I need us to complete Treehouse TV before I pass out. Rutabaga caught Rodney. Sometimes he does primal screams to relieve stress. His hobbies include skateboarding, snowboarding. Boone played the harmonica in a rock band named Jungle Cow. His best friend is JB. That he's needed. Whenever his name would appear on the screen, he would put his eye each of the O's and shout, "Boone Goggles!"
Buella?
Buella is a human-like Unpaw, a relative of the Fuzzpaws, with yellow skin, gray hair, and a hat. Faz is a brown and pink Fuzzpaw with yellow lips, gold hair, and a red bow. I think it's that one.
You think it's the top? Oh no, it's that one. Yep.
I think that's Faz. She's best friends with Faz.
Well, Buella is the top right.
Yeah.
Faz is the bottom right.
I'm guessing.
Archie is a little green dude that's really hard to see.
Yeah. Where's Boone?
Yeah, maybe he's Boone. Oh, yep. Boone is the green one. Archie is yellow with green hair.
So this guy,
Which guy?
one right across from Faz.
Oh, that makes sense.
Uh, she is best friends with Fez and claims that they are absolutely in a
Fez is
relationship.
the blue one in the middle.
Oh yeah. She enjoys playing pretend, drawing, playing sports, and reading about cars and motorcycles. Some days she would like to race motorcycles.
Oh, funny story. I
Yeah.
did not know for the longest time that Fez was not the character's actual name on that 70s show. Like, I knew it was a nickname, but I didn't realize it was literally just the nickname meaning foreign exchange student.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see the confusion.
Like, for the longest time, I had no idea that's what it meant.
I think we've all had a character like that. The thing about her insisting that her and Fez are in a relationship reminds me of Penelope from Chowder.
Oh, God, yeah.
And a thing that you notice if you at the like season
Gremlin.
finale. Yes.
Gremlin.
Yes.
Add Chowder to the list.
Okay. I'm doing it now. Chowder. The TV series. But as I was
Yeah,
saying,
you have to specify.
so at the end, if you notice, her saying like me and like that her and Chowder were gonna get married and that they were gonna have like 100 children.
Mm-hmm.
When we see her in the like flash forward, she's married to Chowder and she had a long ass stroller filled with about 100 children.
I mean, you kind of have to at that point. If you have that many, you need a stroller that holds them all.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, she never told a single fucking lie about that relationship and how it was gonna go.
She
Like,
was like, I know what I want, and I get what I want. So,
and Chowder seems
your
happy.
argument is?
And it seems like Chowder is happy with how it turned out. She just had a future vision of like the ideal ending for both of them, and she was like, "I'm gonna make it happen."
Yeah. Yeah, she's like, I am the master of your life. Here you go. I've worked it all out. Everything will be fine. This is it.
I'm gonna be honest, as insane as that feels like, I also, if someone approached me like that, and like I affirmed they aren't crazy, they're just crazy for me or whatever, I'd be like, fuck it, we ball.
Fucking wee ball.
Yeah, just roll. Be like, yeah, okay. Fez is
Yeah.
blue and red fuzzpaw with yellow hair. Oh my goodness, Fez is this guy.
Yeah, the blue dude in the middle.
No, not the blue dude in the middle.
No.
Fez is blue and red. He's
Oh,
the
Jesus. So he's on the
with the
left side of the dude in the middle. Got it.
yeah, because he has yellow hair and an orange beak, and that guy certainly doesn't have yellow hair.
Right.
He is 5
But
years
it says
old.
he's blue and red with yellow hair, not orange. And his
He has
face
a
is
yellow
like
beak.
red.
He has an orange beak.
Oh, okay. So I guess he is that thing. I don't know what the fuck's going on in this picture. Their cover art needs to be better because honestly, you can't determine the creatures from the paint splatter in the
I
background.
feel like you can if like, but it's the thing of like you have to know the characters. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's like all these characters are so weird that if you don't know them, you're confused at what you're looking. But if you know them, you're like, oh, there, that's this guy. That's Fed. That's Faz. That's Boone.
Okay, so the blue dude in the middle is
Probably
Foster.
Foster. Yeah. And then JB is the yellow guy right here.
Ow. Yeah.
But anyway, Fez is blue and red fuzzpaw. He is 5 years old, loves cookies. So his music is hip hop. He is an ambition. He has an ambition of becoming a truck driver when he gets older. In Pawville, he lives with Foster. His best friend is Faz. Foster is blue, yellow, and green fuzzpaw with black hair. He says that his favorite thing in the world is music. He's the singer
for
for an
an R&B
R&B
band in
band,
Pawville,
Pawville.
which makes the Fuzzpaws consider him a star.
His favorite
His
foods.
favorite foods are pizza, hamburgers, and vegetables. He invited Fez to live with him when he needed a place to stay. JB is a yellow and black bee who wears sunglasses. He was born a normal larva to the queen bee in a normal hive and later moved to Pawville where he built a mansion. He says that his arch rival is Boone because Boone calls him that little bug dude.
Okay, that does sound funny. Admittedly, that does sound entertaining, you know?
Yeah.
Wait, there's a TV show? Oh god, you could send emails to them. The website is still up in the Wayback Machine.
Well, yeah, the Wayback Machine has a lot of stuff.
Wait, oh my god. Oh
That's not
no!
alarming.
No! Look. Boone considers his best friend to be JB.
And JB thinks Boone is his arch rival.
Some people think that he's mean, but I think the little bug dude is just misunderstood. Just like me. Peas in a pod, peas in a pod, peas in a pod, peas in a pod. Where am I?
Yeah.
Oh, JB. My name is Jeremiah Bartholomew P. the Third.
What a name. I love it.
My
He gave
art.
this whole bee a backstory. He's got 3 generations of that name in his family.
I've been educated at the finest bee institutions. School, however, was not always an enjoyable task. Calling me Jerry Berry and making fun of my extraordinary appearance. My arch rival is none other than Boone Fuzzpaw. The reason this behind this is an intense fondness for calling me that little bug dude, not to mention that annoying game of tag he used to play, where he would hide in the most unexpected of places and leap out, slapping me and screaming, "Tag, dude!" thus frightening me half out of my wings. This is a tragedy.
Yeah, like dude is just like, I'm existing and you scared the shit out of me and I don't like you no more.
Meanwhile, he's just doing his best to
The
make.
other dude's just like, I just wanted to be friends, guy.
He thinks that they're best friends, and this guy fucking hates him. Wait,
Jesus. This is an
what the?
unhealthy relationship between children. That's what's happening here.
Wait a sec. There's something that wants to pull up on my Windows Media.
Hold on, friend. I would like to point out that the Wayback Machine says that this is May 28th of 1997.
I need you to click on his name.
What?
If you can get over here, I need you to click on his name.
Wait, hold on. Pause.
It pulled up my Windows Media Player.
Oh?
And had the voice actor saying "Good afternoon," introducing his full name and saying, "But you may call me JB." and you'll never guess his voice.
Oh God. Hold on. Where is my buttons? Like, which one do I have to click on? Is it just the thing up here that I have to click
Yes,
on?
just here.
Okay. Oh God. Recommended settings, because I've never opened my media player on this computer.
Good afternoon. My name is Jeremiah Bartholomew B. III, but you may call me JB.
Oh.
Yeah, apparently he's just gonna straight up introduce himself.
All right then. Anyway, are we officially done with that section then, or are we still looking at stuff?
I'm keeping this archive up, but we need to move on.
Personal use later. Looking at it later. Got it.
I mean, I'm curious as hell, but we need to complete the treehouse,
We do.
and I'm barely like hanging in there, so we just need to clear
We need to move
this,
through it. Got it.
and then I need to go curl up in a bed.
So am I reading the as a channel bit? Is that what's going on here?
Yes.
In early 1996,
read
it
if
was
you want me
announced
to read
YTV
something.
was looking to move its preschool-oriented programming into a separate network. It was announced in the first half of April 1996 that YTV was developing a spin-off network targeted towards preschoolers named Treehouse TV and solicited letters supporting the network for the CRTC and Treehouse on Air. The network's president, Patricia McDonald, said she had done a lot of research that led us to the conclusion that the kids market is underserved. On September 4th, the CRTC approved YTV's request to launch Treehouse TV. The Treehouse channel launched on November 1st, 1997 at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. For a few months, the Treehouse block on YTV continued to air alongside the channel. In 1998, the Treehouse block was replaced by YTV Junior, an unhosted block. Like the Treehouse block, the Treehouse channel was commercial-free, opting instead to show interstitial shorts in between shows. These shorts featured a new set of characters who lived in Treetown. However, the PJs, program jockeys from the original Treehouse block, did not return for the Treehouse channel, although PJ Katie's Farm reran on Treehouse throughout 1999. In March 2005, Chorus Entertainment began offering a video-on-demand service called Treehouse On Demand to cable providers such as Rogers Cable and Kogeko. I assume I'm pronouncing that right. Forgive me if I'm not. Delivering content from Treehouse TV. It is offered as a free service to customers who subscribe to each provider's digital cable service. Some providers, such as SaskTel, offer it as a standalone premium subscription service. Between June 2015 and May 2019, Chorus operated Treehouse Go, a TV Everywhere service available on iOS and Android devices. In 2011, Chorus launched a standalone subscription video-on-demand service for iOS. It was later rebranded to Treehouse Classic until 2016, when a rebrand occurred and the Classic branding was removed. On February 5th, 2013, Nelvana, Chorus Entertainment's animation division, launched the Treehouse Direct channel on YouTube. On March 2nd, 2015, Treehouse TV launched its own YouTube channel. On July 19th, 2019, Chorus Entertainment filed a copyright infringement lawsuit against an Oklahoma-based medical marijuana dispensary chain known as Treehouse Dispensary, alleging the chain willfully copied and is using a confusing similar imitation of the Treehouse TV logo. An attorney for the dispensary contested the claims and said that the business categorically denies that its logo infringes on any existing trademarks in the United States. Chorus won the lawsuit through a default judgment the following December.
I'd like to say, Bood would totally tell the weed company dispensary that is not tight at all, dude.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry. I started getting stuffed up.
No, you're good. You're good. I just thought it was funny.
Yeah.
Oh, God. On July 4th, 2022, the CRTC announced plans to renew the license of Treehouse TV, along with those of Boomerang, Adult Swim, Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, Teletoon, YTV, Disney Channel, La Chaîne Disney, Disney Junior, and Disney XD for another 2 years. Licenses not valid as of August 31st, 2024. On September 1st, 2025, amid financial pressure at parent company Chorus Entertainment, the company's rights to Nickelodeon programming broadcast on YTV and Treehouse expired, and all Nickelodeon programming were removed from both networks. YTV's dedicated Nickelodeon channel shut down on the same day. Nickelodeon programs remain available in Canada through the Paramount Plus streaming service. That was the end of that. Did you want to read the programming section? Or do you want me to keep reading because you're stuffed and can't breathe?
No, there really isn't anything to read here.
That's true.
I'll read it quickly. The Treehouse Air is a mix of live action and animated programming targeted at preschoolers and young children, primarily those aged 6 and under. Treehouse airs multiple series produced by sister subsidiary Nelvana, alongside programming of third parties such as Sesame Workshop and Hasbro Entertainment.
And then there's just the See Also section, which is kind of pointless. We made it through Treehouse TV. Would you like to end on that note, and we'll start with the Labyrinth next time?
I need to pull up my channel on normal thing, and probably let me just double check something about a friend of mine, and if they're still doing their partner push stuff, they still are trying to do the partners thing, so wouldn't hurt to go raid them. So I'm gonna.
Yeah, I mean that's fine. Let me know what their name is, and I'll raid them too.
Yes. She's a very good person, so very pro self-advertising as well. When we raid in, so don't feel bad about any of that stuff.
Oh, is it the tribe whatever? Because I can't pronounce that, and I don't want to try.
No, it's a little cupcake killer.
Oh, okay, I missed it then. That's why I missed it, because I didn't see it in the chat.
I'm guessing you were looking at Tri Blue TV.
Yeah, that's the one. That's what I was looking at. I was like, I see it in your Discord, but I wasn't sure.
Nah.
Okay. I hope everyone had fun and enjoyed our chaos. We are gonna raid out.
I'm quickly grabbing and copying my raid message.
Yep.
Pop up the ending screen, and we raid out at the same time.
I just raided out.
Alrighty, /raid. There. Quickly hop over to her. I'm behind, but it's fine.
It's fine. I literally raided with a party of 4.
That means I get to come in with a party of 3.
I just got a follow from Cassie Goddess something. Oh, Cassie Goddess of Chaos.
Yeah, she's part of that community.
Yeah.
Big community.
I now have 101.
All right, thank you all for tuning in. We hope you've had a wonderful time. I have been your Grandma Chaos with my co-host, Mrs. Smiley. Remember,
Your favorite internet mom.
Love it life because it makes life a little easier. Goodbye.